Good evening and welcome to episode 11 of Brewskis with me, Broski Steve, and him.
Brusky Marty. What's up, guys?
So tonight we've got jam-packed 2 hours
Absolute jumper.
minimum.
I was going to get a minimum bit in there because it might be a little bit longer.
So what we're going to do is it's just a quick introduction today because we'll run a bit late because of my incompetence and lateness, and then Marty's foolishness, let's call it, about how he didn't know how this was going to work.
Look, half the team, half the battle.
So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly have a quick look at what we're reviewing, which is today. It's from Siren and Elusive Brewing. I think it might be a combo. It's called Zombies Ate My Neighborhood. So it looks a bit like, do you know what it looks like? Can you remember when you were younger and you got the mat that you used to have your little cars going round?
Oh, bombing around,
it looks like that, doesn't it?
Ollie Guns early on, he goes, looks a bit like Super Mario. I was like, yeah, it kind of does as well. I'll give you that one.
I'd say more Pac-Man than Super Mario.
It's not really.
It looks like he's eating the things, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's little, isn't he?
Aye. So we've got that. And then in about 15, 20 minutes time, we have the Grub and Barrel, chiz only, and neighbours, is it?
Yeah, Foster from neighbours, yeah.
We're going to speak about his book, reveal the competition winner, and have a little bit of general chit-chat as me and Marty also get pissed.
Yeah.
And then about 8:30, we have a Michael Casson coming on. Michael Casson is a friend of ours, NFL lover, but drink lover. That's what we need to know. That's all I need to know.
That's pretty much all it is.
And also we got gifted some shots, so a couple of vodka shots and a couple of rum shots.
Oh, I'm not looking for them.
Have you got the cheat sheet?
I've got the cheat sheet.
Aye, so we'll be doing them as well, intermittently during the night, not all at once.
Yeah, be staggered. We'll do a couple on probably do one or two of them on
Instagram.
Yeah, and then get the rest done here. But yeah.
Right, but let's just shoot straight off to Instagram to get this sorted and get on the go. So thank you for joining us again, and let's say it's going to be a great 2 hours.
I think it's going to be a cracker. So
I'm just going to change headsets.
Cool, and I'm just going to load into this here now there. Just loading in the Instagram live now. This bit is always a nightmare because, well, it just always is, to be honest, but here we go. Okay, connectivity. Here we go. What is going on, guys? Thank you very much for joining us for another episode of Brewskis with the Brewskis. My name is Marty, one half of Brewskis Brothers Food, as you guys already know. Now, tonight on the show, we have an absolute jam-packed episode. We have our good friend, the Grub and Barrel, joining on for an episode, and we also have Foster from neighbours. Now, Foster and neighbours is the geezer that we've got on to do his competition and promote his book for him as well. Now, obviously, this book here is about men's mental health. It's about prevention of suicide for men. It doesn't get spoke about enough. So again, if we can do our bit and promote that, that's all we're looking for as well. And here he is here. Evening, Steve.
Evening.
You good?
I am, yes.
Good man, good man. So yeah, so just having a little bit of introduction for them there, letting them know what's going on. Sorry,
I missed a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, so I was just letting everybody know what's going on in the show tonight. Obviously, they said we've got Foster coming on soon, about 8:15 with Chiz from the Grub and Barrel, so we can do the competition.
Just to let you know, I know what's happening. Not until a couple of days ago, but I know what's happening.
Yeah, I've seen this is what's for the guys, so everybody that's on with us now can know what's going on there. But I should think you should know what's happening. Well, to be honest, you didn't know about the competition until about a week ago, maybe.
I was saying to someone, I went, oh yeah, and then Marty's like, I've got one for a competition. I'm like, what competition? Are we doing another competition? Like, the one with neighbours. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you kind of didn't know about that one until a couple of days later. But I think that's probably your fault as well, though, for not checking the message. I know where you're coming from, saying I'll leave the message into you, and I don't want to look at them in case they get taken away. But you can still look at them when this buzzing stops.
I just get them. I just get you to tell us what's happening.
That's it. Evening, Gary. Thanks for dropping in again. Another regular. So the beer that
No.
Oh, cool. Well, I was going to say the beer that we're going to review for you guys while we're obviously waiting for the Grub and Barrel and Foster to jump on is this one from Siren called Zombies Ate My Neighbours. decent looking can that is. We've also, in the melee of all this, we have a few shots as well. We have a couple of vodka shots, a couple of rum shots.
He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink.
He drinks the rum drinks. He drinks everything at the moment. But yeah, these are courtesy of obviously one of the boys I know there, and giving us a few of these to try. I don't really want to die.
You're not looking forward to them, are you?
No, I'm not. I hate shots.
I'm just going to put this one out now. Whoever's give you this, as he gave you a fucking sample.
I thought the same thing, it looks like...
You know, that is
like...
it's I've got his fucking drink. I don't know, like...
yeah, well, let's just net one of them now. Let's just do this one here. We're going with this one here.
The pink one, what is it?
It's a Revolution's birthday cake.
Oh.
Pink vodka. So it's usually sold in Revolutions. You can buy it on the website as well.
Oh, it smells nice.
It does actually. Yeah, it does smell all right, to be honest. You buy it on Rev's website, 30 quid, and I think you get like 30 test tubes of it. So it's like a quid a shot in it. Birthday cake flavour. Well, let's just do this one. Cheers, boy.
Cheers.
I can't even do it.
It's all right, that.
Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I nearly couldn't do it. I nearly couldn't neck the shot. I was laughing at it before I even took it.
Right, we're getting a couple of things in. JTB Smooth. Give me a fucking Mandy. His sister.
I don't know, Mandy. Oh, Johnny's sister.
No, it's Tony, innit? Tony Rose. Mandy.
I thought it was Johnny Bowden at first, I don't know why I thought it was Johnny. Yeah.
JTP 39 Smooth is our man who's also in a band, Tony Rose. Good for on today, Tony. Get in there.
Probably been crying was Tony Rose to the end. We all know he loves a good cry at the Sunderland match.
Aye.
But yeah, we all love a Mandy as well. Get up, Mandy. But yeah, well, that was a nice shot, that one. Nice one to start the drinks off.
So let's get on to this.
Yeah, let's get cracking.
I love the can.
I think the can is absolutely sick. You know what, right? So I was getting all the cans prepped for today, and I was sitting at work, and I was like, Ollie, do us a favour, go on the box where I've got all the beers. There's about 12 to 15 cans in there. Just start picking out one by one, because I need one specific can. Cans in. First can, pulls out. I was like, not a fucking chance if you just whip that out first can. He went, is this the one you want? I was like, yeah. He was like, and he was put a buzzing with himself and then legged it away. I was like, that was ridiculous. I was like, bring it back. Bring it back. Shotgun the can. But yeah, this one from Siren. Like I said, the Zombies Eat My Neighbours. What an absolute cracking can.
Right, we're a bit dubious on this one. You are not because it's a black IPA, so we don't know if that's a stout or.
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Yes, let's go for it.
Oh, fucking hell. I went.
It
doesn't smell like a stout.
Smells nice.
I know. Right, let's have a go then. Well, let's
it looks like a stout.
Oh, fucking hell. I tell you what, though, that I had from Simon last night, the wine one, that was not very nice at all. Look at this. I'm going to take that.
Kid stuff, that, Marty.
Pretty decent, that. Aye, well, haven't put the pint back for that, I just hope it's nice now.
Tony's just said, hopefully you can try dragon soup. It's lovely. Well, I'll tell you what, Tony, come on with us and we'll try dragon soup with you.
It's even better, isn't it? What a solution that is.
Falls apart.
I don't have to start about. Right. Well, let's just have a drink. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh, fuck now. Can I even put laugh?
Tastes like an IPA.
It's not as strong as a stout, but it's yeah, I can't wait to try them mums.
I will be.
You do this one. I'm gonna try and have some more, but
right. What it is,
I think you meant
it's
Marty.
like a mix. I was just reading that thing. What the fuck? It's like kind of like a crossover between an IPA and a stout. So you get a little bit of taste of a stout at the beginning, but then you get the taste of the IPA as well. So it's a bit like a crossover. I kind of like it. If you're a fan of IPAs and you only like a little bit of stout, this probably would be a good drink for you because it's a mixture of the two.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I know my face probably tells a different story because it's an acquired taste for me, but I could drink this. I've just got to get rid of that initial rusticness of it.
I'm with Tiz and Darrell and drinking Taiwan beer. The fucking Tiz gets some fucking...
Tiz will drink anything only like...
Aye.
He tries some stuff, Tiz.
I'm pretty sure Tiz, if you'd had like 12 cans the night before and then had a piss into a pint pot, he'll go, I'll have it.
I can drink that.
Yes, so Chiz came up with something earlier when he was on the phone to us. What we should do is when we're doing a stout or a porter, we need to bring Chiz in as a stout and porter guy as well, so we can review that together.
Look at man,
he'll review one.
He just wants more exposure on the show, doesn't he? He wants to be a part of it, he's trying his hardest just to come up with ideas and plans to get in more. He absolutely loves it, doesn't he?
Yeah, can you blame him though?
No, you can't. A good show like this, everybody wants to be a part of it there.
Exactly. But yeah, I kind of like this. I wouldn't say it's my favourite drink. I've had better stouts or porters and better IPAs, but it's a nice little crossover.
I don't know whether you believe it or not, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite drink. But it's definitely not my worst, though. That's probably something you can believe.
I quite like that. I
don't know if I'm going to actually finish it, but
well, it wouldn't shock us with you, mate.
I drank half of it. I think that's all I can do. I'll review it with you as normal, but I'm not having any more. I've got half of it. I mean, it's an improvement. It's a gradual process.
Yeah, right. Wet blanket. Do you know that?
It's a marathon, not a sprint in it.
Absolute wet wipe, yeah, mate.
I cannot do any more of it. I really cannot. I've tried. Bastard.
Mate, you'll be hoping for that when you have the tiki fire rum, 70-something%.
Nah, we'll have a good go at that, man.
Also, what percentage was the vodka?
Oh, that was 20%. That one was just a nice mild 20%. That one. Tap them ones for fun. Them ones. Good shots.
Oh yes, a nice little treat. Next week we are going to have some shots of moonshine for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jeez, these just keep getting better and better. These podcasts, these episodes.
Tell you what, we'll wait until Tony Rose is on because he loved that moonshine in London, didn't he?
Tony Rose loved moonshine, yeah, it definitely did. Well, let's just quickly finish this review of this can, and then obviously we'll get Chiz and Foster on there as well.
Yeah.
So we don't want to take all our time.
I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10 for the can.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'd love to give it a 10, but it's not a full can. But the blackness of it looks decent in the can still. So yeah, for the can, 9.5. Good score.
For the port, I'm going to give it because we both got decent heads.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 9.
I'd agree again.
Mine's flat now.
Mine's out of the way, so I don't really care. But yeah, I'll agree 9. Are you writing these scores down?
You do that, man, because you're the one who's gone on Instagram, you donut.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. So just loading that up there. So what we said, 9.5 and a 9. Great. What would you give the taste of it?
I'm going down 7.
I thought you'd froze then. I'm going to just go middle of the road, 5, because I said after I got that initial taste and the initial shock of it, I'll give it fair enough. We're going 6. Cool. And price. It's really hard to see because we got them in the pack.
And the price, well, we got it in a box, didn't we?
It's really hard to see for the price here.
Right. My computer gone slow as a fart. It's years old.
Wonder how much they were in the shops.
Well, we'll just go on their website. So we'll come back to that bit when it's one with
yeah, cool. With Foster and
Grub.
back. Cheers. Cool. So what do you give it overall then?
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
So 7 then.
Alright, we'll just count 7 overall then. Cool. Right. Thanks very much for that, Siren. I enjoyed that. Now it's time. We're getting some requests coming through here. Why is my mum requested to be on the show? Get lost, Margie. You're not getting on here. I don't know if you've seen that, but my mum saying, like, let us in. She wants to be in. I was like, be gone. You haven't been in for 3 weeks. You didn't just jump to the front of the queue for privileges.
Right. Well, Gareth Corser, he's on the £4.20 on Siren. He said it is.
Yeah, there's our young Jamie. Pull that shit up.
Yeah, I'm going to have to request to come again. I'm getting that where my thing's gone off again.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to send a request now to Chiz and Foster to jump in. You leave and I'll send you one. There we go, doing some requests here. Yeah, so again, just while I'm waiting for these guys to jump back in, this was it here from Siren. Zombies ate my neighbours, black IPA. There he is, the big man. How you doing, buddy? You all right? Oh, yours sounds quite muffled at the minute. Oh, it's better now. Yeah, it's better now. So just requesting there. Steve just requested to join back in there. So get him back in. But, have you had that one before from Siren, have you? Have you had that one from Siren, have you?
Look at this. Free right ugly bastards here.
That's really muffled, Chiz, when you're speaking at times there.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you can jump on Zoom as well now.
Because we need you on Zoom, so it's like linked for the podcast.
He's just joining in Zoom
there
now.
You go.
So
there
he's on Zoom as well. So we're just waiting for Foster now to jump in, and once Foster jumps in, we'll get cracking on the rest of the stuff. Yeah. How's your week been?
The earphones.
Love the t-shirt, mate.
He reps it every time he's on, doesn't he? He loves it.
He does,
I felt left out last time I was on because you two both popped in with Fid, and I was like, oh, what is going on?
Meeting passcode incorrect. Oh, well, Marty played the game. One job, mate.
One job.
Can't be. I use the same one.
I can actually just read it out. Oh, Chiz, can you send them it?
That's it. Yeah.
Because I can't really pull the phone out here. But I'll request them to come back onto here there as well. I'll send them another request on here. Yeah, one job, Marty. That's all it is.
There you go.
He's on here. How's it going, fella? You all right? Yeah, yes. Spot on, mate. Spot on.
Be better than Chiz.
Chiz is so muffled.
I'm trying to send you a...
Yeah. Just come in. She'll send you the meeting passcode again for Zoom. I found out early on as well. I was talking to the boys from Footy Foster, and one of the lads from in my footy group actually knows you as well. Do you know a lad called I get?
And that's the truth with some cheese on it.
I didn't play left back. Not my position. Okay, he's a good lad guy though. He's so loud. Yeah, just waiting for you to get in the to come in the Zoom, and then we'll get cracking with everything else.
Can you hear me on Instagram Live? I can't.
No, I can't even see.
I can't even see you, Riggs. Oh, there, he's back there. Yeah.
Is this too technology thing, man?
Yeah, man. I think how we feel.
Cheers, I didn't know what I did, but I put Marty on the technology every week, and he's the worst person to be technology. I was wanting to invite, not tonight, Tony.
Unfortunately, we're full.
Yeah, we can only have 4 people.
I think I was reading about it early on because I was just refreshing on how to get everybody in, and they were saying like Zoom. Well, obviously not Zoom. Obviously, Instagram's controlled by Facebook as well, isn't it? So they're saying obviously they introduced that while lockdown came into place, so we can actually see more people rather than just one-to-ones. Yeah, that's why they introduced the 4 people in.
Ah.
Just waiting for again Foster to get into the Zoom.
Don't know what's happening with his Instagram.
Hey boys, should we actually have another shot while we wait for this to kick up?
Which one are we having?
Let's go on the one. The tiki fire one.
Oh,
What's
mate,
going
are
on
you
here?
joking?
Yeah, let's get it. So Chiz, I don't know if you were seeing earlier on while we were waiting, but one of the boys from Footy has got us a few shots. So he got us 2 rums and 2 vodkas, and like the range from like the vodkas is 20% and was it? What's the?
It's Tony, lad.
Is it that one, Marty?
Aye, the golden one, aye. Well, the 2 vodkas is like 20% and support. They've got 2 rums, which is 75% and 63% proof. So, lethal. Oh, that smells. That one.
Can I just say
I've
that
had
was a
this
good
before.
shout?
No, it's horrible.
Just admitted. Foster's just coming into the Zoom now.
That was a good shout.
I don't actually trying to get him back into this thing as well.
Doesn't smell too bad. Smells a little bit better when you smell it again, but I just know it's going to burn me arse off.
Foster, again, can you request to come in on an Insta, mate? It's just not there. It's not letting me click out now.
I've disappeared off Insta.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You alright, Foster?
Cheers.
What the hell was that?
Not bad, that, actually.
It's burning my mouth.
It's called Tiki Fire, mate.
I get that. I get the fire part. Oh my god! I think I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go.
You need to wash it down with some nice Siren stuff.
I think it might cool my mouth down a little.
I remember last time I had that, it was on Black Eye Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Gordon Benson in town, Kelly Gordon and loads of people from work.
Mm-hmm.
And Gordon's like, let's get the Tiki Fire in. Oh, mate, I was done like.
I can still feel it burning my mouth. Like under my tongue, it's burning.
I still managed to get the 7 though and saw Brett.
Brett is always where you'll be. Foster, can you use mate?
Yes. I've requested to join from just the 3 of you.
I've got
Why don't you invite him, Marty?
I've got
Hey, man. Technology.
Technology, Marty, man.
I've got no request from him. I can't see anything from Foster here.
Marty, go and get your son. He'll
Send him an invite.
I'm trying to. There's nothing there to send an invite to.
Are you using... I don't think I can.
We need like one of them signs, the lass who had the doll. Technical difficulties.
That's exactly. I've got absolutely. I can't get him in.
Foster, if you go off the Instagram line and go back on, it'll come up with a bar asking you to request to join again.
That might be it. Oh, why are you watching me?
What have you done, Marty?
I turned the camera on, I can see like loads of shoes. I was thinking, what is going on here? There's just a shoe mounted in there. It's a terrible amount of shoes that's in there. Christina's one job and she doesn't even tie the shoes up properly. But yeah.
How are you feeling now after that room still burning?
Nah, it's gone now because I had that one from Siren.
It's not too bad, actually.
What, the room or the one from Siren?
Both of them.
Where's the barbershop opening?
And request. It says request wasn't sent. So it won't let me request for
What
some
was I
reason.
seeing now? It popped up, didn't it? It was like a no or something. I don't know whether just to quickly knock this off and just load it back in.
Well, knock me and Chiz out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go out and then restart it all again, mate.
Yeah, just you two leave, and then I'll just see if I just get you back in.
Sorry, man.
Tell you what, this Oh, we're there. No, stay there.
Guys,
Oh,
we're having a
never
bit of
mind.
technical difficulties. It's not Marty's strong suit.
There we go. See if this one
Unfortunately,
works now.
we're still trying to find what the strong suit is from him.
Tell you what, boys and girls, modern day technology
Yeah.
is absolutely fantastic.
There.
There you go. Look at that.
Jesus Christ. About
Look.
time and all.
So let's just go back from the top.
Welcome to the podcast. We've got the Grub and Barrel, Broski Marty, Foster from Neighbours, and the big dog himself.
Behave yourself. Behave
How about
yourself.
that, like?
It was
Right.
worth a shot.
Definitely, I suppose so. Yeah. So, as everybody knows, the reason for this Instagram live tonight is to promote Foster's book Nine Doors and also to do a competition giveaway. So, Foster, over to you, mate. What is the book all about?
So, since
one, first of all?
2012, 3 of my closest mates in my life have committed suicide. And one of the things I've noticed is that I've never read anything anywhere that deals with the anger and the kind of guilt that you feel after that's happened. Also, nothing I've ever seen deals with it in a humorous way. But I think whenever you experience grief, you get together with the people who are still there and you all have a laugh and share memories and stuff like that. So it's a comedy about suicide, which just sounds messed up. But it's a comedy about a group of lads getting together when they're nearly 40 because one of the mates has committed suicide. And it's them kind of reliving the youth, trying to have a tribute to him, but also trying to get their heads around why it's happened and why they didn't do anything or why they didn't know they could have done something. And yesterday, the second book came out. The second book's more about them coming to terms with it and what they can do as people to help each other moving forward. The first book's more just about them breaking down, basically, and just completely messing everything up, trying to do the right thing.
It's a good book. The first book was such a great book. Like I said, I got it and I read it. Takes a little bit of a while to read, but I read it all of last week and all of this week. But I finished it last night and I was like, sorry, I finished it. But when I was reading it, I like what you did with the book, how you're looking through one person's perspective and then jump to somebody else. And at the point when you jump to somebody else, I always thought, I want to know what's going on here. So I was intrigued to read on even more. And I was like, what is going on? This book is doing this here. But I was chuffed when I got the end of the book. I was so happy. It's a great book.
Good, thank you very much.
I'll be honest,
It's,
I've never read it. But I will.
You didn't even know there was a competition.
Suppose I was that as well.
I'm the bad side of the covers.
Have you tried this beer, by the way? Absolutely lovely.
I don't like it.
Is that sacrilege?
Was it?
I don't like beer Moretti. I don't like it.
I think it's nice, man. It's a really nice drink. It's good.
But with the book as well, like we're working with Man Health, and Man Health are based down in Shildon, and they tried to support both families before one of the suicides and around another one, and they do amazing work. They do peer support groups every night of the week for free. They do live drop-ins every single night and stuff like that. So I'm donating every single bit of profit to them. So I think stuff like this and getting together with other people and having competitions and things really does raise awareness.
Of course, I think
For the book, but more so for the charity as well.
I think it's like I said, there's just not enough spoke about it. Like it's such an under thing where you don't talk about it as much. It's like kind of frowned upon for men to speak about their feelings and just to open up to people or they might think, oh, I'm gonna open up to me mate. Me going to Steve, oh, you know what, Steve? I'm having a really shit weekend. He goes, you fucking dickhead, yeah, get a grip, man, like grow up. Like, because that's what he would say. But
you know, you map me out like I'm a right bad guy. Like
That's because you are.
But it's also true.
I'm getting it all out of place here.
But yeah, it's like I said, there's just not enough that's brought to the front fold about it. And like I was talking to my daughters early on, and I was saying, look, I've given this just like when I gone live here, be quiet because it's kind of serious tonight, not like every week where we just fuck about. They were like, why? And I was telling them yeah, there's probably not enough said about it. And like to my daughter, like 11 and 9, like there's probably not enough, so they can see it themselves. that they never hear about it as much, or they never hear like the cause for something good like this. So like I said, it's always good to bring to the forefront of every conversation.
Definitely, it should be something as well. I really think that it should be something that's taught in schools.
Definitely.
I think that kids should know from a really young age that this happens, that why it happens, that it's not their fault, they shouldn't feel guilty. And kids as well are often the people who are around a struggling parent or a struggling relative more, and they should know what signs to look out for. And it's one of those things in society we're kind of failing at the moment. Preparing people for when that might happen.
I agree.
And as soon as the teenage years comes, it might be something that is in the life.
I think I've said many times now, like on the past 5, 6, 7 weeks, I always look out for it, and I always say, look, I'd speak to anybody if anybody wants to drop us a message, because we spoke about and touched on it before. Obviously, we even spoke to you, and I was say, like, because of my brother suffers with mental health really bad. Like, he's so up and down in my kids' safe, so they adore the Uncle Mick. And like I said, every time he goes through an episode, they feel for him, and you can see that from the kids as well. So it's tough for everybody around, not just him. Obviously, couldn't imagine what he's going through, but like I said, for the families and everything around as well. So yeah, so I'd always say I've got time for anybody to reach out.
Definitely, I think we probably all know someone who is going through something as well, even if we don't realise. And it is just asking. Did you see the Roman Kemp documentary the other week as well? And it was saying, like, there was a group of 15-year-old lads, and they were saying when they say to each other, "Are you okay?" and someone answers, they then say it again. And even though I've got personal experience of it in my lifetime, and I've lost like best mates, I still will say to some of my mates, "Are you doing all right?" And when they say yeah, I don't ask them again. That's just it. That's what I accept, instead of saying, "Yeah, but really, are you all right?" And I think seeing some 15-year-old lads like realizing what they have to do to look after each other makes you think, yeah, as men we don't do it enough, as people in general, certainly as educators and parents we need to be doing it from a young age as well.
It's because it's been a shift in life. Before it used to be the man was the breadwinner, he was the man of the house basically, and he was looked upon the pillar of strength.
Yeah.
You might not know this, I've got an army background. I've been to Iraq twice, and I know people who's come back and there was no support structure there for you.
Yeah.
And one of them's killed himself. I'm not going to mention his name. And another couple of friends are like, one never left the house for 3 years, and the other one got committed and now he's back out and in. But like, people don't say that, and when you're in the army, if you could turn around and went, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit down," I like what I saw. It's a bit. The natural reaction of the other person was, "Sort it out, you fucking soft cunt." And that's how people see men as. We should be that hard pillar guy, but we all have the same mental capacity, men and women. So a lot of people still see a stigma towards it, but that's something that we have to knock out the way. We have to get rid of this stigma for the people to like express themselves. That's my 2 pence worth. Yeah. Chiz, can you just turn your microphone on Zoom?
This one.
I saw the can hear on the podcast as well.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So really, we kind of need to start it amongst ourselves as friends, like I said. So when Marty's bringing his son to the match, he can see us kind of talking about things like that, and it becomes second nature for him. When my son starts coming to the football, when Foster's taking his girls to the park and he's meeting up with his friends, and they're going to the match or whatever, and they're talking about it, they then feel like it's second nature, and it's not something that is frowned upon because, well, my dad does it with his friends.
I just feel like
It has to be a normal conversation, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yes,
It's something to
definitely.
hear every day.
definitely does. And
Yeah.
I think like us 4 people here in general, and obviously everybody else who does like Instagram, Facebook, who has thousands of followers, like hundreds of thousands of followers, like we have one of the biggest platforms in the world to put that out there. And the reach that you can get from, like I said, doing a video, a post that is massive. And why shouldn't we use that to our tool and our arsenal to put the word out there, to spread like it is okay not to be okay, that you can speak to people. There's no hard feelings in it. Well, there shouldn't be,
I
anyways.
say this now as well, though. Oh, everyone's went a bit funny on my screen here on Instagram. I just want to say this one. Social media is a great platform to say stuff like this, but it's also a platform for people to be horrible to other people. And that's something else that we need to cut out. Like I read a story today, and there's used a guy who went on Arsenal TV, Arsenal fans TV, and he killed himself.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Because he was getting abuse online of these keyboard warriors who hide behind fake names, who call and mock and disrespect people, but they don't know what's happening to the other person because they're not held accountable.
Oh, shit.
Oh, definitely.
And that's another thing. Social media should be held accountable.
Oh, definitely. I think Gaz has just put it on there, like places like Twitter that don't react quick enough. You know, you've got somebody that, like you said, a keyboard warrior, giving abuse to somebody. Hold on a minute, that person is got off his backside, is doing what he's doing. If you don't like what he's doing, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Instead of spending hours and hours and hours abusing him, oh, what you're doing is shit, and just don't watch it. Nobody's asked you to watch it.
Because it make it feels like they're hard. Oh, I've just fucking took the piss out of him on Instagram. That's what they like, and that's the problem. I'm well for if you get an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you should have to provide an ID.
Oh,
and then if you do something like the racist comments and things like that, they know exactly who it is straight away.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because like you said, half of these comments are then pushing suicide on top of obviously lockdowns that we've just had and financial difficulties and everything else that kind of comes into the play, isn't it? But it's just making sure that we're there for each other as mates. You know, with our old friends or whatever else that we know.
Sorry, lads, I'm just pouring a drink here.
No, Marty, I felt Marty was panicking there. I don't know what happened.
I'm struggling to hear on Insta here. Don't know what's going on, but every time somebody's speaking, I don't know if you've got the volume coming through your laptop system as well. But it's like a really bad echo between the both of them.
Yeah, that's why if you see I'm like sometimes stopping when I'm talking because I can hear myself catching up.
Like when I just turn all my volume down on the laptop and then listen to the Insta through my headphones, and then I can hear it all. And then when we go back on to the podcast,
it might be me then.
I just
because I've got my earphones on my iPad, which is why I had it on mute.
It's dodgy, innit? It's dodgy. But yeah, well, I suppose we should maybe try and lift this little spirit a little bit and let's give a competition. Let's give a giveaway, because who doesn't love a giveaway at the end of the day? So
what are we giving away again?
That's it.
It is the full trilogy, 9 Doors trilogy. So book 1 and book 2 came out yesterday. It will be Halloween, the third one's out. It's a t-shirt from Beard Brothers.
These beautiful ones here.
It is.
It's in black. It's in black.
5 beers and 5 snacks that are going to be decided by you three. 2 Just definitely not that pineapple one that you mentioned recently, Chiz, because that sounded disgusting.
I don't know what your problem is there. I don't know what your problem is there.
We've got a keyring and a t-shirt, Choose Life t-shirt from Man Health as well. And I think that's it. That's quite a lot. Yeah.
It's a good
It's a good giveaway.
I think it's a good
It
giveaway.
is. It's decent.
Did I enter?
Well, Foster
The
said,
person who entered the most actually is my wife, and I've said she's not allowed to take part.
I think like I seen your wife like liking everything that you put on the shirt and all. I was like, she wants this competition now, yeah.
She loves beer.
But you said it's the wheel earlier on, and I was looking at the names on it and people, and I seen like a name when it said Christina Robson, and I was like, is that my wife or is that somebody that's fostering us or somebody that's entered the competition here? Because I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Is it black horse?
I don't know. I was like, she was like,
That's tight. You don't want to give a t-shirt away, so you're making your wife try and win it back.
I go, sir. She goes, what would I have to do? And I was like, well, you've got to like and comment and tag all these people and do all this stuff. She went, I've done all of that. I was like, well, you're definitely not winning it. Then if it lands on you, I'll spin it again. So you just spin it on. She was like, I didn't like any pain. I was like, well, you're not getting involved in this then. But I don't know how she snuck in there.
Must be a different Christina Robson.
We'll have to find another one. Just give her the t-shirt, give her everything. But yeah, I've actually got it loaded up as well on here. So I'm just going to grab my phone here. Oh, here we go again. Let's see what technology brings us now. Look, there we go. Look, this little magic wheel
look
there.
at that.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Ain't that a thing of beauty? Oh, God. So we have a little spin. See who wins.
Yes.
Can we get a drum roll?
I just tried to click to spin. I just pressed it.
Jesus, some spin that.
I know.
Chris Stevenson.
Chris, good.
That guy there.
I don't have to back too far to drop that off.
That's that guy, Chris Stevenson.
Is he a large?
Is he a large t-shirt? Because I'm already banking on him being a large. I've already bought an extra large t-shirt. But yeah, well done, Chris Stevenson, on this prize.
Champion.
I'll put this back on there. Oh, turn that back away. Don't want to see the shoes again.
No, I don't want to see the shoes again, mate.
There we go. Just knock this back off there. Can't see the cursor. But yeah, nice little present for Chris there.
Congratulations.
Nice one.
So is he a large?
At the minute he is, but he's just started doing CrossFit again today. Like, so
he's
large will
t-shirt
be
now.
large will be fine.
Yeah.
Well, if you do CrossFit, you like have it skin tight anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
that's the thing, isn't it? It has to say CrossFit on the back of it as well.
Oh, well, that's not happening.
He can write that on himself.
He can just iron it on himself.
Yeah, you're looking at me, Marty and Chiz. We didn't even know what CrossFit is.
Yeah,
It's those chips that you get in Morrison's.
Oh, never class them.
Oh, mate. I miss them, mate.
That is one of the best counters in Morrison's, that, to be honest, though.
No, it's not one of the best. It is the best.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's definitely one thing I miss about not being in the office, like.
I am so well done, Chris. All those goodies are on the way to you.
If you send me his address later, Foster, I'll post a t-shirt Tuesday.
Champion. Well, I'm going to come over and drop your book off over the weekend, probably. So if you've got the t-shirt, I'll just pick it up.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Look at that.
Saves you postage.
That's it, aye.
Postage, just putting out fires left, right, and centre.
That's it. I'll do that as well. Well, yeah, we'll count it for them.
We'll have
Nice
a proper,
one.
Nice little
we'll
extra.
have a proper get together at Hops's new garden.
What's that, Chiz? It sounds like you're talking underwater.
That says we'll have a proper get together at your new garden.
Oh, my garden. Oh, yeah. Definitely, mate. It's all done now, mate.
I don't know.
Barbecue's there, pizza runs there.
Looks
Good
all
times.
Looks all good. Got a new little sign today as well, didn't you?
I did, yes. My mate made us a sign from next door. Beard Bros Meat Pit. Oh, yeah, no, that's minting it.
It looks good. It looks good as well. Yeah, decent. Can't wait.
So I went to Marty. He's coming out for his birthday. A few of us are getting together. Marty, what do you want? The barbecue or the pizza oven out? Both. That's not the question. The question is what do you want? The answer's never two.
That's not the option. That's not the option.
And then again for the barbecue, because obviously you're getting more on you. So I'll have the barbecue.
We'll go ourselves down Sturks, get some big, not Sturks, we'll get down Borlams, some big reds.
Some tomahawks. Get them tomahawks on.
Oh, get some tomahawks on.
Oh, yeah.
Look, at Chiz, he's devastated he's not been invited.
What do you mean I haven't been invited? I'm there.
It's on a Friday afternoon, mate.
And
you're working.
And
That's true.
He's working from home.
I work from home now. Just bring the laptop round.
Have his laptop with him. Have you got Wi-Fi, Steve?
Oh, it's fantastic.
He gets a Zoom call up his manager. There's Chiz with a bloody tomahawk.
In a stein of beer. Absolutely fantastic.
Mate, that's usually a better sight than I usually am on a Zoom call at work.
Once again, mate, mumbling.
You're not him.
I can now, yeah.
I said that's a better picture than he normally has on a Zoom call from me.
I didn't make nothing of that.
You can't hear me, can you?
Where did you get the headphones from, Argos?
It's not the headphones, man.
Keep tapping
It's
me
not the headphones. Can you hear me now?
Them are horrendous, them, man.
Can you hear me now? They're better than your Bray Beats from Turkey.
Oh, that's why, mate. You should have gotten Bose. Superior sound quality.
Did you get them from Turkey?
Get out of it. However, I do have a set of beats that I use for me.
This is true. That's what I just said.
However, as I said before, if anyone from Beats listens to this podcast, I'll be happily to take another set on there and rep them for you on the podcast.
What, like the real ones?
Yeah, so it's been quite an emotional podcast, this one.
I didn't catch what you said either.
Jesus, did any of you catch it?
No.
Huh?
I don't know, but I think Foster's just popped up a message on Zoom saying that he's going to shoot as well. But yeah, well,
cheers for having us.
Go Foster again. Thank you very much for letting us join your competition as well, so you promote your book as well.
Thank you very much for all your help, and obviously for the little list of beers you're going to send us as well that we're going to send over to Chris.
I will do.
Really appreciate it.
Absolutely cracking beers on there as well.
And I'll still be telling people to listen to the podcast as well, because
appreciate that.
I listened to the Vox one a little bit. I mean, it was a bit too much about Sunderland for my liking, but it was kind of funny in parts, mate.
It's good, man. Like I said, all we want to do, like we said on millions of times now, is have a laugh on a Friday night, a few beers with the friends, and just literally get pissed and have a laugh. We can't get out, we can't go out, and it's funny.
Do you know what
it's one of the things people are missing the most as well, isn't it?
Do you know what it is, right? People don't realise how bad of a head I've got on the Saturday morning doing this podcast for them. Like, what was it when we had the one from Fias? We must have about 8 while we're on.
We did. Yeah, quite a few.
And there was no Mickey Mouse ones of all over 6%.
They're all high percentage. But yeah,
today's the shot,
we'll let you shoot them, Foster, soon, or need to get away or something. But again, once more, thanks very much.
Not over before you go, Foster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tell them where they can get the book from.
So it's www.do9rs, so it's doors but with a 9 in the middle, .co.uk, or the Facebook page. It's 9 doors. If you go to the Facebook page, there's a shop now button, and you press that, and if they buy it from the website £5 goes straight to charity. If you buy it off Amazon, they take like £7. So it's a lot better going through the website.
Forget Amazon. Get yourself on doors.
Bezos has got enough money already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
I did.
Right, thanks, lads. See you
problem.
later.
Thanks so much for coming on, mate. Take it easy.
Yeah, Foster.
Bye.
Right.
Right.
One down, one to go. Cheers.
I know. We'll never get rid of cheese.
I know. Cheers is staying in all along.
Chiz has already put himself as a stout man now.
That's it.
I know.
Welcome to Stout Corner with Chiz on it.
Didn't tell that, he might start that one off. Put us out.
If you start that off, that is a Beard Brothers production.
Which one? No. That's definitely a Beard Brothers production.
Damn right it is.
We'll have so many things in different pies here, man.
I bet you.
The child-friendly show. This
definitely not. You have to press button on there.
Oh, it's definitely not a child-friendly show. But yeah,
is your man still watching?
I'm sorry? My ma doesn't watch his shite.
Marty's man.
Unless it's a murder mystery, she doesn't give a shit.
My ma's no better than these, so my ma will watch it.
Right,
when I went on Instagram that week and she was fucking bad mouthing us.
I should read when she's fuming. So I'm berserk.
Fucking charged me double when I went in B&M's that week.
Probably deserved it.
Hey.
Right, I'm going. My sound has been awful today. This 2 gadget thing, absolute nightmare.
Yeah. B&M's, Batty and Margie's.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that because Smel's not watching this yet, so I'm going to use that one later on.
9 Doors Novels, thanks again, lads. No, it was absolute pleasure having you on there, Foster.
Yeah,
it was nice to meet you. And it's a bit of a sad story about what happened to your friends, but at least you've kept their names alive in kind of a way for comedy, so that's always a good thing. You've kept their names going, which is a good thing.
It's just bringing it to the forefront, isn't it? It's just bringing it to the attention that we can talk about it. We can talk about how you're feeling, and like I said, remembering obviously maybe your friends or your family members that obviously that passed away, they end up like committing suicide. It's awful, and to what they must go through to do that, to put themselves in that situation or find themselves there. It's awful, isn't it? But
you're at the end of the line, aren't you?
That's it, innit? There's so much I get said about those, or when people even attempt to commit suicide, it's a cry for help. But like, how can it be a cry for help if nobody's listening to you at that point? And if that's where you are, and that's how you've got to it, it really is heartbreaking for, like I said, a lot of friends, a lot of family members and stuff. It's tough going, like.
No, definitely.
It shows that there was no support structure there, and there still isn't a great one.
Yeah,
support structures for everybody else, but men.
I think that's why it was such a good book as well, and such a good cause that obviously it's been raised for, money and awareness for. In the back of the book, it's obviously got a list of like Samaritans. It's got suicide people. It's got 24-hour text line and stuff. So like anytime you're feeling down or you feel like you need somebody to speak to, even if you don't want to speak to somebody you know or somebody that might take the piss out, you texted it. Like, you can't really have, well, you can have the piss out by text, but not by somebody that's there just to listen.
I'm pretty sure if you ring the Samaritans, you went, I'm pretty sure not going to say, man up, you soft cunt.
That's it.
It's not us on the other end of the
Unless Steve is working for the Samaritans.
Dangerous one.
Right, I'm off ski.
You want to shoot? Cool.
Yeah, well, we've got another guest on in 5 minutes. It's an action-packed show this week, Chiz.
I know.
Stack show.
However, they're not as good looking as you, mate. I'll admit that.
And they don't rep the merch as well.
And he doesn't have the merch, right? He doesn't.
Doesn't have the merch, mate. Does not have the merch.
What do you reckon? If 5 years he's on a checky flannel shirt.
That's work castle, isn't it?
I reckon he's got his Broncos t-shirt on.
I bet he's got a baseball cap on back to front.
With a Broncos t-shirt on.
Yes, we're going with that one.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Definitely it.
We'll see how it is. But yeah, cheers. Thanks.
What we'll do is we'll take a picture of it and put it on the feed, on our story and see if we're right or wrong, eh?
I think you'll be right.
Brilliant.
But it's evens odds that he's got it on.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Chiz, you might as well just stay on here while we finish this off then, because we're billing from you as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, so today's show we have reviewed Sirens, Zombies Ate My Neighborhood. That was very nice. 7.5 out of me.
Debatable.
We had 2 drinks from Revolutions. We had birthday cake,
Pink vodka,
and we had the Tiki Fire rum,
which was fucking horrendous.
Yes, it's very hot.
Extremely hot.
We had chiz on. I don't know why we had chiz on.
I know.
Chiz just gets in for getting sick, doesn't he? Wants to be involved. Like,
I still don't understand why I'm here.
Chiz is like, "I got we're having a guest on. I know him. I'll jump on with you."
That's exactly it. But yeah, no,
it's always a pleasure, never a chore when you meet with when you're online with Chiz or see Chiz in the pub.
I had to do the introductions, didn't I?
Oh, that's it. You did, aye.
Because believe it or not, Foster is family. So
it's been a pleasure having Chiz on. If you don't follow me at the Grub and Barrel on Instagram, very good if you like your beer and you like your snacks. He does great reviews on them. A bit more informative than what ours is, because ours is just us pissed reviewing a beer. He actually describes it.
We tried to describe it, but they were like, "Yeah, it's all right, I'll do."
It's very mangoey. You big mango.
Definitely. Oh, but yeah, fantastic.
You wouldn't expect it to be pineapple, would you?
I didn't understand how Foster doesn't like that pineapple drink.
I know. What's wrong with him?
Nah. But yeah,
awful.
Good episode, guys. Well, yeah. Anything else from you, Steve, before we go?
No, I'm just going to nip my headphones off and leave this, so I'm back on the podcast. But thank you again for watching, everyone who has. Thank you for everyone who joined in the competition. Thank you for the Grub and Barrel and 9 Doors for coming on there. It was an absolute pleasure speaking to both of you, and it has been a very enjoyable IGTV Brewskis and Broskis episode. What was this, 30?
I don't know, we're in it. I think she was in its 30s now. We're looking early on as well.
The big 3-0, 30 of these fucking episodes were made. Jesus Christ, how we've not been kicked off Instagram yet. It's beyond me.
I don't know, mate. How that's not happened yet.
Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Well, at least for the next 30 then. Well, that's it.
The next 30.
From Big Brothers here, Grub and Barrel there. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe.
So we're done with Instagram and them nerks. Back onto the podcast with Hughes lot. Literally great timing, because in a minute we've got Michael Casson coming on. Michael Casson is a friend of the show's. His missus does a lot of merch for us, likes of chopping boards.
Go on.
A lot of chopping boards. She's done our background that you saw on the beer review today as well. She is the Hanging Monkey, is it, on Instagram?
And she's got a couple. She's got, I think it's the Personalised Map Company and the laser cutting. The laser one's a funny name, so I'll have to find the link for that one and put that one in. But the laser one's, it's not quite like the laser company or something like that.
Check them out. She's also on Esty. She does a lot of likes of key rings.
The Laser Cutting Emporium.
That's the one.
That's the one. He's got the laptop loaded up.
I can hear you great now, Chiz. Let's hope it came through this on the podcast.
I know it's having 2 devices because I couldn't mute one of the devices.
Well, we kind of are right.
I don't know what happened. Right.
To be honest, though, we're 10 weeks deep into this stuff now, innit? So we
Whoa! This is episode 11.
11. Aye.
Chiz has been on 3 the fuckers, I think.
I spoke to Marty earlier as well about something with the YouTube stuff, and he'll fill you in as well. Steve, I don't know whether he has or not, but
I haven't spoken yet about it. No,
this doesn't sound good. Are we in trouble already? Are we?
This is something where we need a young Jamie for, or someone that can do computers.
I thought, are we being booted up at YouTube while he tenning? Bit rope with these two, like, get them off.
we need to drive the subscribers up.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we plug it every week now for people like to when they're dropping a like on the video, or like even when they're watching, just hit subscribe. It's there. Like, do it. Like,
Aye.
we need that 100 subs before we can even change our like YouTube name. And I think once we get that can change, that's when we can then push it even more.
Yeah. I'm at American football training on Sunday. I'll whip around the boys. There's fucking 50 players in our fucking team. If all of them can fucking just put a like on it,
and that's it.
You didn't have to fucking tell you when there's a new show coming on. Just like, subscribe, like it, and that's it.
I think just get them to subscribe when you're there on Sunday. Get around everybody's phone. Say, right, do this now.
get them in a circle and stand in the middle. Right, everyone get the phones out. Get YouTube open.
I want to see you do it while I'm here.
I bet they'll be happy to do that.
Well, a lot of our team already follows us, but there's obviously a few that don't. Them the ones that they have to whip around.
It's the subscribers that we need. Like, so we need them subscribers.
Yeah,
so
100%.
But obviously, once we get someone who's a bit technically minded, we can get like a bit of music on the beginning that would be made for us.
Like an intro.
Yeah. But
to be fair, I listen to the podcast quite a lot because I've started walking in the morning. Like, me and my missus take turns. Like, she gets up in the morning on the Monday and like goes for a walk at 6
exercise.
Aye.
We're doing a tag team exercise.
Well, if we didn't have a 3-year-old in the house, then we'd both go out at 6 o'clock in the morning. But so she goes out on a Monday, I go on a Tuesday, and vice versa. So when I'm walking for an hour, we just go on to Amazon Music and just listen to it. Easy, and that's it, isn't it? Like, as much as it's an hour or 2 hours, it takes me 2 days to listen to it, and I don't understand why nobody has the time. Well, it's not like we're doing anything, is it?
Well, that's it. Like, when I was at work, what I used to do was when I put a podcast on it, like say it was an hour long, it used to take us 2 days listening, but I'd have like 15 minutes drive to work, listen to it. And when I got back in the car, it would come on automatically. And then I had the other 15 minutes, and then the next day I finished it off. You know what I mean? It's when people say they don't have time, you're always traveling somewhere or doing something. Even if you're in the gym, like if you're on the treadmill or the bike, like I listen to podcasts when I'm on my spinning machine.
Yeah, definitely.
But people who say, "Oh, you got to have high music to work out," that's bullshit. You just have to fucking do it. Fucking music doesn't fucking. If I put on a Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat, or I put on fucking Andres Bocelli, I'm still going to do the same fucking workout.
Definitely. No, definitely.
That's an opera singer, by the way, Marty, in case you never knew who that was.
Have you seen Ashley recently?
He looks like Saddam Hussein.
No.
He shaved it off?
Shaved it off.
Oh, I wanted to get Ash on so I could take the piss out.
Literally.
Gianni Marty with Saddam Hussein.
I was on a family Zoom with him last Saturday. Literally shaved everything off. Gone.
Yeah. Do you know it's got to be a bit of kick in the nuts on it when his family bought him like the beard straightener and comb and everything and all.
Forgot about that. Jesus.
I just
forgot about that.
Oh, I bought you this hair straightener for your beard. Cheers, son.
Good shot,
guess you didn't like me present, dog.
I've just thought I'd probably send Cass the wrong details as well for.
He's fucking useless. I don't know why I'm as a tech guy.
Have you been at work all day, like?
No, he had an early finish.
No, I'm little free.
That's not what he said when I spoke to him earlier.
I know, but I spoke to you before 3 o'clock.
I messaged him saying,
5:30.
I messaged him saying, when you're on your break, mate, gives a ring about the night. Oh, mate, I got an early finish. This is 2:30.
No, I think you like it was 3:05.
Mate, it was 11:30.
What's going on there? I'm gonna send Cass these details again so you can jump in.
Oh,
Oh,
you got an
actually,
early finish.
I don't even think I didn't even actually send Cass the details to start with.
Cass is waiting for somebody else in the waiting room. And I've gone after them. I was like, who the fuck's this clown?
I think I sent them to Chiz and Foster and forgot to send them to Cass.
Jesus. He sent me them in pictures, right? And I went, are you ready? I went, aye. And then I was like, putting them in. And then he sent another message. So the picture went off the screen. I was like, fucking hell, mate. I'm trying to write this fucking long 25-digit number out.
I would, to be honest, like, you were later on this week than me.
Well, that's all right. I was 4 minutes late, mate. You know, I remember it was starting at like 7:45 once, and you turned up at 8:05. I was on the jockey.
I was like, that is true.
What time did you start today? I thought it was going to be 7:15. I thought it was Insta Live at 7:15.
No, Insta Live was 8:30. I'll be honest with you, I was monging it a bit, and I didn't get on till about 19:20. Mate, I start to get things sorted, and I'm like, shit, where have I put my headphones? Shit, where have I got this? Shit, why have I still got my work laptop out?
That's it, isn't it?
It was on me today. I'll take the blame on this one.
We'll have to get something to review soon.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I've got this one, mate. Obviously, we've got the Siren, the 10% discount. Midnight Mischief, Night Raw Milk Stout.
Do you know what? Have I had that before? No.
It is 4.7%, but it's a creamy mocha note aplenty in a sessionable milk stout. Tell you what, I've got two. I'll drop you one off, mate. Because Marty gave us one from his box. So I'll drop you one off, mate.
Getting the no, cheers, mate.
Because I need to drop them, what's it called, them Cheez-Its off.
To be fair, he's just texted me there, so.
I'll drop you one off, mate. I'll tell you what it's like as well. It's a nightmare with Marty because he doesn't like fucking any stouts or porters. He's fucking lasso.
Oh, mate. He just likes the old plain Jane, isn't he?
He is. Are you having the Cheez-Its now?
Bye.
Mate, do you know what that is? It the Red Leicesters?
Yeah.
How good are they?
Nice on the orange.
Which ones don't you like though, Steve? Is it the goat's cheese one or something?
I don't like actual goat cheese anyway, so I haven't opened them because we'll get them at Siren. You can get like a £25 pack, is it? You get about 11 drinks and you get a free Cheez-Its and a glass for £25 to £28, one of them.
That's not bad.
But we got the £45 where you get about 15 or 16. Actually, I think you get 9 drinks and a glass and that for 20-something pound. But we got the £45 where we get 15 drinks, the glass, and you get 6 packets of Cheez-Its. Mm-hmm. Obviously, then we get with Dizzy on there, so we get £4.50 off.
What, using your own code?
Yeah. Mate, it's not what you know.
That is true.
Yeah, but if you never had a Siren craft beer, mate, they're really nice, actually.
I've had Siren before.
Did you use our code?
One. No.
Yeah, you are.
I've never bought from Siren itself. I always support local shops, you know.
But you're supporting us. We get 10%.
Do you know where I need to go as well? The little shop.
Where's that?
Chiz was talking about it. Remember the little shop? I'm sure it's next to. It's in Sunderland.
When Tiz talks, sometimes it just goes out on me eat.
It sells beers and cheeses and stuff like that.
Well, we like Port Beer House. Well, you've been there as well. You're getting from there. Good little delivery service for £3, isn't it?
They delivered the last stuff that we reviewed.
There's a nice one as well. I think it's called Chad or something like that, or whoever he is now. He's a nice fella.
Aye.
We've actually got our other guests waiting in here as well. So
Do you want to stay on, Chiz, or are you jumping?
You staying?
No, I'm jumping.
You can stay if you want.
No, I'm gonna stay for 2 seconds to see what he's wearing. That's what I'm saying.
Cool. Well, anyway, we're going to welcome our other guest now. We have kicking on the show now. Our good friend Michael Caston.
The man, the myth, not the legend.
Not the legend. Let's get on the podcast now. Away, welcome aboard, Cass.
Hey, where's he? Hey.
Here he is.
Oh, yes! I'm telling you, had a cap on back the front.
Cass,
Stand up, Cass. Stand up. What t-shirt you got on? He hasn't got a Broncos t-shirt, Marty.
We were putting it on. That's why we're waiting for you to come in, saying, guess what kind of outfit Cass on? And we're going, reckon he's have a checky shirt on. He went, no, because that's Mick work. Like, he'll have his Broncos shirt on. He's like, we'll have a
you
baseball
said he
cap
have a
on
Broncos shirt. I said he'll have a baseball cap on back to front.
I was going to go to go natural well, then it's like that.
Right, I'm going.
Chiz has only stopped on to see if we were right. Right.
Right.
This has
See you
been
guys
a
in a bit.
pleasure.
Thanks so
Catch
much.
you in a bit.
See you guys later. Bye.
Right, Mick, we've had a bit of a nightmare today. Marty did not like this one. It is a Zombie Ate My Neighborhood Black IPA.
That sounds pretty cheeky.
It was quite nice. I gave it a 7.5.
I mean, it wasn't awful.
Marty, you didn't finish it.
I know, I've got half. But it's not the worst one I've had, though, like IPA wise, like stout wise.
It's not really a stout. It's a black IPA. It was like a mix between a stout and an IPA. So you got the hint of a stout, but the flavours of the IPA in there. But obviously, Marty didn't like the stout taste, like the coffee taste.
Sneaking for me there.
Right, yeah. Well, that's where I struggle with the other one as well. The morning something or other one.
Midnight
It's
Mischief.
a harsh taste. No, it's not that one. It's in the 330 size.
Oh,
Oh, the one,
is it the one you give me?
I probably the one I give you, like the goldy coloured can.
Yeah, I think it's Broken Dream or something.
I didn't mind that, me.
Broken Dreams, what it's called, yeah.
I don't mind it, me. I'll drink out, me, though. The only thing I kind of drink is cider.
I like that.
Fun.
You had that headspace stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. Mate, I've drank piss before. Someone pissed in a wine bottle and I thought it was white wine, so I took a swig.
That is grim.
Mick, you like this one. So we've started off and this is out. Basically, I've been very unproductive today. Except for fixing a full fucking garden.
Yeah, I seen the photo.
Do you like the sign?
Yeah, I did. Looks cool.
Breed Rose Meat Pit, what a sign. So Anfu's done it for us, my next door neighbour. He does like arts and crafts and that. Like he carves wood, some absolutely Bobby Dazzler, what's it called? Birdhouses and that. Like, do you know the tree beards in Lord of the Rings? He like carves wood into that and makes them like birdhouses. So it's like a tree beard face on the front of the birdhouse.
Right. So,
Cool, isn't it?
yeah, the sign does look good, like.
So he's going to pop over when we have the barbecue on the decking. Got a pop hour.
Right.
He likes his IPAs as well. The one for Marty's birthday.
Aye.
So I went and went, Marty, you've got two choices. Choice one, barbecue, or choice two, the pizza oven. Both. That wasn't in the choices.
Try.
Trying to fucking mug us off, wasn't he?
I mean, getting out today.
That's where he got out. The gobby Ben got out. I went, that's it. No, you're getting out. His body's not allowed a pizza at my house anyway after he said it was shit.
I didn't say it was shite.
You did, mate. Your message saying, look, shit, that, mate.
No, I didn't.
Mickey did. I'll get the message.
Find it. Go find it.
Mate, that is shit. I've just looked at it. Mate, it's shit. My message is loading.
I might have said it looks all right. When I said it was shite. So I would never say a pizza's shite. Unless it's like mushrooms on it, then it's shite.
Well, mate, we're going to have a quick check, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I just flew past the Scoville. Which pans did you get? Message.
Gotta check over them as well. Do you get an early finish of the cast or not? Or do you stay at the late?
No, there was no early finishes like at all.
Eh?
No early finishes at all.
I got
Mate,
mine.
Marty got one.
Really?
Yeah.
Same day, Lee.
Oh,
Same
that
day.
bastard.
I got it like, I think the email went out about a minute past 2 or something.
Yeah.
I got it straight in the penny at like 2 minutes past 2. Requested, and then my son said like no more leave requests because we've had like over 20 already.
Yeah. Well, I think that one, but it mentioned that but no actual same day leave was getting approved. So I didn't bother.
Fucking hell, Marty, you put yourself in for another day, yeah?
No. I'm sure I put in like, can I leave same day leave 2 hours? And said I should request it, so I don't know what's going on.
We'll bag that for another day that you know, don't you worry.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. Next Sunday. Fucking hell. Marty, before we have a drink, Mick, can we have the specimen?
Oh yeah, Helen.
What's a specimen?
So this one here, this is Revolution Mr. Whippy flavoured vodka.
Oh, Mr. Whippy's definitely come in this.
Yeah. This is the one of the ones that come in another shot test tube. Let's have a look.
Oh, fucking hell.
What?
That is absolute. I just had it dropped on me from. I just had a little lick of it off. Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely just a white shot.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.
This is to the gangbang.
The aftermath.
It's like milk.
It's like ice cream.
And melted ice cream, yeah.
It's alright, I thought.
Yeah.
I can't even taste any vodka. Oh, Mick, we had the Tiki Fire rum, 70-something%.
It burnt me fucking mouth off. It burnt me mouth off.
That's not gonna end well, is it?
It's not.
Good news for Marty is next week I've got 4 moonshines to try.
Yeah.
Mick liked the moonshine at mine, didn't you?
Did you find that message?
Oh, mate, I didn't know if it was on the phone. I might have been speaking to you at the time. Because I remember I sent you one. It was the one of the littler one, and you said it looks all right, that boy. But then I sent the one of the bigger one, and he said, oh, it looks burnt.
Aye, I did say look burnt, it did.
Well, that means it looks shit.
No, not at all.
Hey, Mick, if someone gives you a steak and it's burnt, and you went, it looks burnt, that what do you mean?
You mean it's not done to the right standard?
Hey, Mick, is you arse hurting sitting on that fence?
Oh no, I'm full team hops here. That's
what I like to hear.
You're propped up somewhere.
So Mickey's now out the pitch and named Pete's for Marty. However, when you move to the Hilton, I'll bring it round in the hot tub. Hot tub, pizza's on the go, booze on the go, bit of tunage on.
Nice.
Marty will be in the house.
Yeah.
Where pizza?
Can you FaceTime us?
I want to see the pizza's cook.
Fucking sellotape an iPad onto a broomstick, putting it up so Marty's face. I'm with you, lads. I'm with you.
Can actually be there? Just want to see the pizzas getting cooked.
Good times. Well, anyway, Mick, as I said, we had a bit of a nightmare because my admin the day after the Sunderland game has been absolutely shocking. I'm going to be honest with you. And I got out the fridge, Santo and Lumina. I was like, it's got to be one of them Mick's wanting a review. Or Marty, what's Mick wanting reviews like that? Soundwave. I was like, shit, that's neither the ones I took out the fridge. Bear with me one moment. I've got it now, yes.
Go get me a little glass of something, please.
However, Mick, I've also got these 3 out as well, so then we'll get me tanned in on this fucking.
Well, I've got me Soundwave King.
Oh, look at that!
Bringing the big toys out there.
That is next level shit, that is.
Been chilled overnight in the fridge.
I tell you what, on Marty's birthday, she'll get a few kegs from there.
From Siren.
From Siren.
Yeah, just all chip in.
I'll chip in and we'll just get create a Budweiser, 20-pack of Budweiser and bang it in the ice as well.
Yeah.
So we've got options. Well, I've already got the Paulina, haven't I?
You still got some?
I've still got a full keg of it.
Yes, get in there.
Be good Friday afternoon, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Couple of big reds on the go, mate.
Yeah, what an afternoon that is. Full day.
Are you doing it? Are you doing wait till after payday doing the run?
I will wait until after payday to run.
Anyways.
Well, your birthday is what? It's the 14th. We've got the day off in it.
Mm-mm.
No, we've got the day off on the 14th of May, Friday. I didn't give a shit when your birthday is, mate. As long as we're having booze and food, that's all I'm caring about. The furniture will be there by then.
Good. We need somewhere to sit down. Will be beanbags on the decking?
Yeah, Dave's definitely coming up, so he's going to show you the ring, Nick.
Yeah.
Is that the salute to service? Cap.
No. I have actually got that right next to us, though.
Which one's that?
The Mile High Football.
Shy.
That's the salute service one.
Beauty suit. I've got that cap actually.
So
But mine's got.
I was going to say I've got the salute to service bomber as well. That's decent.
Oh, I've got the. Let me just get it. I've got this year's salute to service hoodie. I don't know if you.
Did you get it? Did you?
Yes, the black one.
It looks really smart. Them ones, really nice.
Nice.
It's actually. It's like the material there's like waterproof where your hand's gone in.
Right.
And it's waterproof on the sleeve as well. So do you know if not waterproof and your arm's soaking wet, you put it in, then it wets the inside of your hoodie. They've actually waterproofed the sleeve as well.
Right.
So if your sleeve gets wet, it wipes off. So when you put it in, it's not going to get wet and cold.
Small place.
I tell you,
Goodell's my commissioner.
Yes, that's it. Right, I'm going to crack this bad boy open. I'm going to give the can, right?
Been Soundwave, eh?
Yes, Soundwave. I'm going to give the can a 10.
It's a great can.
It's a great can, and it is all on the can.
Yeah, it's a full can. She's giving it the Lovey Ellen shoe with her hair.
It's just giving it to Steve.
It's giving it a full flick out. Yeah, it's a great can.
What would you give the can, Mick?
Full print can.
I think it's their flagship beer, so you've got to go with full throttle on your flagship beers. So you've got to go with the 10.
Yeah, so it's a 10 for the can. But, not often that happens.
Nah.
Right, let's have a look at the pour. Have you got your glass, mate?
I do.
Yes. Oh, look at years. I've got the fucking shitty glass.
You daft cunt.
Oh, who are you talking?
Let's pour these beers.
Less of the daft.
This is an absolute.
Marty struggles with new glasses.
I know, but I didn't struggle with this one though. That is absolutely delicious.
Still a bit of a head on that, mate.
No, that's exactly what you want.
No, that's what you want.
Not in a pint glass. Well, actually, probably that one. Probably what This is perfect.
Mick, you could get a flake in that fucker. Actually, Mick's is about the same as yours, Marty. Both shite.
Well, it's poured exactly to the 2/3 of a pint.
Mine's not even a finger. You know what I mean? Maximum volume, little head.
No, that is settled perfectly, that man. Yeah. Well,
that glass is shit and all.
It's a pretty decent glass.
I see you didn't ask me if I wanted one.
I mean, you bought. We're there. I shouldn't have to ask you when you went, look, this is 45 quid. I'm going to buy this one at market 50 quid. The glass was a £5. Could have said I'll have a glass.
Aye, and then you went, oh, it's 45 quid because I get the discount of a £5. And I should have went, oh, well, I'll get the glass with that extra £5 then.
That was on you.
Ah, but you never tell us you're getting glasses because I didn't really look at the messages.
You always say, I've got enough glasses to start with. Don't need any more.
It's fucking true. I have, like, Jesus.
I'm going to have to cross brand when I got onto the keg. So the only pint glass I've got is a Hobgoblin one.
Well, mate, just fill it up with that, fill that Siren glass up, and then you didn't have to have pints out of it, remember? Because you're still going to get the same volume.
Yeah, but...
Mate, that's shocking, that. When you come out, right, and me and Marty drink them out Parley and the glasses, right? They're not Steins.
Steins.
Oh, Steinish.
Mini Steins. The pint Steins.
Yeah.
So,
Nice drink,
let's have a taste.
Nice drink. So much better than that other shite one that we had earlier.
What's that aftertaste?
It's a very, like, a tangy aftertaste.
Tropically kind of.
What?
A tropically kind of, and then he's just feed away. A bit like the Broncos season. So, what I've done was I couldn't find a remote to turn the television off or Spotify off, so I just muted it, and it just carries on playing. And Foster of the People, Pumped Up Kicks is now on. Obviously silent. I just keep looking. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with the telly?
Absolute silent disco on there.
Aye.
Oh, class. I'm trying to
Marty, when on your birthday, right? Because I've got Spotify Premium, I'll allow you to play your playlist of what you want.
Jesus Christ. The guy who doesn't listen to music or doesn't really know much music, you trusting this guy as the DJ.
Mate, if he puts the worst song on to begin with, he's out.
I start off with probably a little bit of Foo Fighters. Can I get one?
Oh, yeah. That's do you know what?
I'm going to just... Foo Fighters playlist is still on now.
I'll put on a bit of Foo Fighters and I'll switch to Bonnie Tyler. He's out.
No, I mean Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi, he's back in.
Like, Alexa, play
He's like, Bonnie.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi. Be like one of them mediums, wouldn't he? I've got a name. Janet. Yeah, Janet.
Jack, James, Julie.
I know a Julie. She's still alive. Get the fucking wasting me time. Thinking of the word. Nonce.
No.
Clinton Baptiste in his finest. But I did enjoy your the post that you commented my name on earlier. Erling Haaland playing both sides. Tremendous.
Yeah, all of a sudden he won.
Tremendous. But you keep telling me you're playing both sides. You're supposed to say you got information, so you're on my side, and then I will allow you, but you just give me everything. That's a bit like, hey, Mark, what's up behind you?
Probably the cat.
Oh, it is. There's the tail.
Yeah.
Little slag yesterday, right? I went out to pick my beers up. It was like proper hissing at us. Okay, so I'd done the old rock.
She's a little cow.
It's bipolar, isn't it? Doing the old woo treatment.
She's definitely got bipolar, that cat.
Oh, I'll never forget that when I went mixed to get the Swedish blonde, the Maxim. Actually, we'll get some Maxim in that for that day with the free.
Jeez, the amount of beers that's going to be in that back garden.
Oh, forget the Budweiser. We'll get the free fucking, what's called Santos Soundwave and something else. And we'll get like some Swedish blonde, American Eagle and something to just put in for bottles if someone wants a bottle.
Mhm.
Obviously not on my pound, on all of ours. You're not getting this for now, Marty. I'll provide the 500 quid decking, then the 100 quid barbecue, the charcoal for the barbecue, my cooking expertise, the £400 furniture. So I'm pretty sure Marty's getting a fucking bang on deal for now here. Mate, if we got lockdown free, I might start renting the fucking decking out during the summer.
Rented out,
20 quid an hour.
That's what you want to do anyways.
The sun's on it from 11 till 8.
Peak times then, peak times.
That's what I can do with the hot tub.
Aye, that's it, Mick. I'll rent it out for the 7 hours. You can have the decking. Marty, you're barred. I did enjoy that message though. Oh, you get you around the pizza and we'll get in the barbecue. We'll get the pizza and go get in the hot tub. Marty, you're barred. Marty, you laugh, but it's truth. Right. So, what are you going to give this little cheeky number out of 10?
I'll give it an 8.
Nick?
Obviously, I've got partiality on the 6. I've still got memories of going down to London trying it for the first time. I've got to go solid 9.
Well, that's it, Mick. Everyone's each in their own. I'm going to join Marty on a... Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll split the difference 8.5.
Not very many times you agree with me, so...
That's why I split the difference 8.5. So let's say it's a 8.5 and a 9. We'll give it an 8.5 altogether, which is a solid number.
Good score, good score.
And what is the price of a can just by themselves?
I think it was about $2.30 for the can.
Something over there, yeah.
I'll just go on Siren Craft Brew here.
No, Louise could not help getting in the video, could she? She wanted to be in.
Absolute liability.
Luckily, I was looking away from the screen at that time.
I think it's $2.30 for the can for the little ones.
$2.30, but you could also get them in Morrison's where they do them for £4 for £6.
Yeah. And they
What
also
did they
got-
do in Morrison's?
Yeah, they're doing £4 for £6 in Morrison's. One of the ale section deals.
Mhm.
£2.10. The £2.10 for the sound wave. They also do the sound wave Stonewash T-shirt, 18 quid. They do the keg for £27, which Mick has got.
I mean, £2.10 for a 5.6% beer, and it's a nice tasting beer as well.
And they also do, let's hope it picks out, a glass.
I've got that glass.
You haven't.
Is that not the pint one that I've got here?
Oh, that's a night row.
Oh, I've got the half glass to it.
Yeah, the way we've got is just the general, the 330 size kind of one.
Good can, good glass.
But that is a pint glass. And it's got the sound wave woman on it.
The pattern.
Siren.
Aye, Siren woman.
Good glass.
£4.
Nice, decent.
Should have gotten that, you bastards. So, Michael, how fucking screwed were Green Bay Packers with the 17th game?
Well, you're stitched if you don't get any help for Aaron. Anyway,
No, I'm just talking about the 17th game. How stitched have we been? By the way, Green Bay, you got to play the number 1 seed of the AFC for the last 3 years at their ground for your 17th game.
it depends.
Tell you what, let them just tap the win and we don't play it.
I think for me, it's a case of where they're slotted in. If they're slotted in at the end, that is the 17th game because after the entire season, or saying like these 16 games. Sorry, these are 17 games. They're going to go in
Sort
where
the schedule out.
Yeah, because if it's literally the end of the season, shit might be done then. But Holmes might not even play. Won't even be worth it. Because
Rodgers
the whole
might not
purpose
even
of it
play.
is the spectacle of Rodgers, Mahomes.
I think that's all it's been done for because Rodgers got a few years left to go. Let's be honest, we played Kansas City 2 years ago, so another 2 years before we'll play them again if we don't play them in the Super Bowl. So it could be the fact that Rodgers never plays Mahomes. And I think that's what they want. They want the State Farm. The State Farm game. Who do you reckon Jake would be rooting for?
Sorry?
Who do you think Jake would be rooting for?
I think Rodgers has been there longer, hasn't he?
he's got tenure.
Well, saying that, he does keep on pestering for that State Farm rate.
The Rodgers rate.
The Rodgers rate.
I told him to get Rodgers. I'll let you swim because of the Rodgers rate. Everyone gets it when they're playing the golf. Oh, really? Has that landed yet? What's he called? Look, Pat McAfee loves the one where he's chucking the ball for
the ball for the dog.
Okay.
Just to interrupt, if any of you can guess what I've got in my hand, I'll give you the $5. I'll give you 2 guesses.
So what are we talking about here?
It's going to be confectionery of some sort, isn't it?
It's food.
All right. Pizza slice.
I'll give you $5.
Mick, I might get this one.
I owe you this one.
Marty, mate, I know it's Pizza Friday.
No.
Yeah, it's
as soon as I said it's food, I should have went, you're only getting one guess because that's all you needed.
Fucking hell, mate. I think I beat Mick to it.
Oh, no, I was thinking of some sort of confectionery of some sort of chocolate bar or something.
No, mate. Is that meat on there?
It's kebab meat.
Mate, it's Good Friday. You're not meant to eat meat.
Didn't give it a fork.
Absolutely animal.
Here's a story, Mick. Last year, right? I made myself a bacon sandwich on Good Friday and me Morgans. You're not meant to eat red meat on Good Friday. I went, it's bacon. I don't think it's red meat. Pork's a white meat. No. It's from like the hammy section, which is like the red one. So it's red meat. And I didn't give a shit. I didn't fucking believe in God. So I'm not religious. I'm eating the fucking bacon sandwich. And I had a steak on the night time. So anyway, this year, right? We're coming back from B&M's and Morgans. Any bacon left in the fridge? Went, aye, about 5 slices. Think I'll have myself a bacon sandwich on. Well, Ma, you can have a bacon sandwich. She's like, why is that? When it's Good Friday. And bacon's a white meat, pork's a white meat. Hey, that's not what you said last year. So she had scrambled egg on toast.
Oh.
I went, Ma, your own fucking beliefs has fucked you from a bacon sandwich.
God, I know that one, like.
Unbelievable.
Sure.
So I had 5 rashes in 2 buns. Just so she didn't have the temptation.
I'm pretty sure, should there be an actual God, one of the very few things he's got to think of is, did you have red meat on that Good Friday?
Do you know what it is, right?
I like to think there's bigger kind of categories. What kind of puts
do you know what I do? Is a day before I'm dying, I'll go to a priest and confess my sins. Clean slate, isn't it?
Not tackle me.
Loophole. Loophole.
God, you really need to stop doing that.
I was watching The Simpsons, right? And how the fuck this is for kids is beyond me, right? So they all gone to Israel, right? Birthplace of Gal Gadot. Give her a big shout out because she's an absolute gorgeous woman. They've gone to Israel and Lisa Simpson goes to Krusty the Clown. What are you doing in Israel? Oh, I think every Jew should have a pilgrimage to the homeland because you don't want to get in trouble with God and go to hell. She goes, but Jews don't believe in hell. Do they not? Great. Fucking walk straight to the strip bar. You know what the strip bar was called? Gaza Strip Bar. I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck's this for kids?
Some of the
PG rated.
How did the Simpsons get away with it? That's what you want to know.
Well,
Republicans, they're on Fox.
Fox, it's just like even PG, you can get away with so much that TV doesn't actually. People don't push that boundary. You can even. I think you can say. I think you can get away with the fuck word on PG. I think you just can't do so many. It's just a case of it's kind of a certain language you can use, some you can't.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I was watching a TV show today, and there was an absolute class scene. I can't remember what the TV show was. I think I just flicked onto it. And this wifey said to her granddaughter, "You got to learn to wipe your own arse before you start putting your nose in other people's shit." I was like, what a scene that is. That is an absolute beauty scene.
I'm having that.
I am having that. That is, you know what it is? Because the amount of people who put their fucking nose in other people's shit, and their fucking shit is the worst ever. Fucking, you need to learn to wipe your ass before you start stirring other people's shit.
I think I'm having that as well.
Yeah, admit it's what a beauty of a scene.
A great scene.
And then the last, like, grandma, you're embarrassing me. Fuck off, your grandma's a legend. If Peg was still alive, I'd tack you on. Right, so price $2.10 for this. I'd give that a 10.
10, yeah.
Mick?
I would give it a 8, but because I can get it with where you go into the most is to get the deal wise, I would give it 10.
You are a fucking idiot. Why did we have him on? Mate, membership views are going to drop. We've got to lose subscriptions on this.
Subs are going down. We need them to get up and they're going down now.
No, like, let's say that we weren't on any deals, right? And this
Oh,
is...
like, you literally go buy a can.
Yeah, and this is, you got to think, Mick, this is, what's the percentage?
5-6.
5.6 for £2.10.
That's still decent.
It is, because you can buy cans that's 4.6% for like 3-4 quid.
Yeah, I agree.
So what you got on market?
If you're going on the basis of just literally going out, buying a can, I'll give it a 9.
We both give it a 10, so 2-1, majority rules, 10 it is.
Yep.
We should have known Mick was going to be a tight ass on this, shouldn't we?
The revolution.
Talking about revolutions, we've got one left.
Oh, fucking hell. This is the Jamaican rum.
Oh, I like Jamaica.
Did you read the description of this one?
No, mate. I did not read any of it.
Well, this is obviously Sando's description. Wait and nephew overproof rum. In fact, the clear one. Yep.
I've got it now.
Check. So it is.
Jesus Christ, 3 lines?
Aye, it is. So Wait and Nephew White Overproof Rum is the original rum of Jamaican people, and it has been distilled and bottled there for over 200 years. So you know, it's talking good stuff. It passes the test of time. More than just rum.
Oh, well, Les, I'm intrigued to hear how you pronounce this word.
Wait there then. Okay, so more than just rum, it is an intrinsic part of Jamaican.
Oh, well done, mate.
An intrinsic part of Jamaican culture, traditional and everyday living. Everyday living, they're fucking knocking this back.
Oh, yes.
And in the UK, it represents the proud, bold spirit of the island and its people.
Characterized by citrus, pear, and pineapple notes of a long and spicy finish.
Oh,
it's a very versatile liquor.
Jesus Christ! What's wrong with it?
Oh, mate, that burnt me nostril.
I know I'm going to be in trouble more now with this one than I was off the Old Spice.
Old Cheer. Old Spice. By the way, Mick, we haven't just been drinking Old Spice out of the bottle.
Jesus Christ.
Because I haven't been able to wash the glass out.
It looks a bit cloudy.
Residue of the other one. That looks more like a fucking sampling out.
It does now. Cheese for your sample, Sando. I'm not going to smell it anymore. I'm just going to knock it back.
Cheers. I need to move me tash because
I know.
I didn't want to get any on me tash. Cheers.
Aye, cut.
Oh. Have you not drunk it?
No, I was waiting to see what your reaction was like.
Absolutely stitched them.
Well, gone now. Cut. Oh,
I've got shivers all over my body.
oh my god, that's so strong.
Oh. Ah. It's like drinking pure liquor.
Like gasoline, isn't it? Oh
It
my
is like gasoline, mate.
Oh my God. That is one that, obviously, the worst but best shot I've ever had.
It tastes like the moonshine.
That's oh, I can feel it. Woo-hoo-hoo. In the pit of my stomach. How's that one only 63%?
Oh,
Holy
rough.
63.
It was rough, Mick. I'm going for piss.
That is brutal. That is.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you know how
oh
when you
my
open
God.
the keg,
My
I
body's
forgot
just cracked.
what was
you know
that?
how
Kaz?
harsh the first pint always is when you try and open a keg first time, how much head you get.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of
can see. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you've got to let all the gas out though. First time you get all the air out of it. First of all, pardon me. Jesus Christ, that burp just tasted of rum. Oh.
what kind of rum is it? Like a spiced rum?
No, this one was a Jamaican rum. It was called Way Nephew Overproof Rum. This one was just a white overproof rum. It is brutal. I'll see Sando if I can get another couple of them, and I'll get you one.
How do you get them? Is it just like as a shots themselves, or
No, I've got a friend who works in a bar
right?
who provided us with these shots.
Don't incriminate yourself here or somebody else.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I've got a friend who works in a bar who provided us with these shots.
All right.
But yeah, fuck, they were lethal. That is lethal. But I'll see my friend to see if he can bring us another couple of these ones.
What was the other one you had earlier on? That milky one? Was that
The milky one was a vodka.
Yeah.
It was Revolution's Mr. Whippy flavoured vodka. So you normally buy them in the test tubes.
Right.
So that one, the one we had first was Revolution's birthday cake flavoured vodka. It was a pink one, and it just tasted like very sweet. Couldn't really taste the vodka in it. And that was the vodka, and then the one we had before was the tiki fire rum, and that one just burnt my mouth. Like underneath my tongue, I could feel it was burning.
What percentage was that vodka one?
The vodkas are the first one, the pink one, was 20%, and the Mr. Whippy never put the volume down. So I'd imagine test tube shot 20%.
Well, that's the thing with them ones. They're always kind of like because they're more to do with flavour as opposed to strength, really.
Mm.
Like soury kind of shot type stuff. Like them ones. They're just something when you're out in the bar, out of the club, like
Yeah, you just want. That's it. That's exactly what they're when you're out.
Is it?
You just want to knock them shots back, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's your shot of choice?
But that was the lethal shot. That one.
If you're out and you get the shot, what shot would you get?
None of them rums.
Nah, but I'm not saying them runs, man. I'm saying what shot would you have, man?
An aftershock.
Gay.
Am I aftershock?
Nick, what about you?
I'm talking shots or bombs.
Shots. Well, shots is a bomb, innit?
Nah, it's a bit different, isn't it?
No, because you still have like a shot of the stuff in it, which is a bit of a mixer. Big
Me and
deal,
Jim
like.
or Jack.
Sambuca for me all the way.
It's not for me.
Either a Jim Beam or a Jack.
I used to have a sambuca, right? I used to do a trick, right? I'd get a sambuca, pour it in my mouth, and my mate would light it while it was in my mouth, and the flames would be coming out of my mouth, and I'd swallow the wall. Can't do that shit now.
Because they could do that stuff now. Yeah, I think I'd go an aftershock now, or...
Well, I remember last time you were on sambucas.
Oh, is that when you went to the match?
No, it's when we went out after we'd been painting Lambton Street Boys Club. Me, him, and Mick, his brother. He remembers now, doesn't he?
Yeah, I remember now. I
think I've still got the picture somewhere.
I think I've got it. The sambuca just buckles.
I'm not sure it, mate. I'm not sure it.
No matter if, like I said, no matter if it's the first drink or the last drink, it just absolutely buckles us. Like I enjoy it. I like the taste of it, but it just doesn't agree with me inside.
Oh, it gets you pissed, doesn't it?
It just kind of like you're gonna spew. First or last shot, you're gonna spew.
I told you about the story of Brewskis in the sambuca, didn't I, in Prague?
I don't know.
In Prague, what they do is they put the sambuca shot, and the shot is a bit bigger in Prague. It's about 45, 50 mils. And they put 2 aniseeds in it.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that. I know.
And, like, you're meant to block the aniseeds with your teeth. Brewskis just swallowed it whole, like. It was when I was telling you a bit about the, what's it called? The green absinthe and the sugar cube.
Yeah. Just talking all up, he's fucking just devoured that and all.
Aye.
What a guy.
Boom, aftershock. What am I meant to do with, absinthe? What am I meant to do with the sugar cube? You eat it, mate.
Knocked it back.
Mick, it was 2004, mate. Marty was 40.
I think it was the last time I was single.
It was.
Brutal.
Apart from that 6-month sabbatical you had.
3 months.
Yeah. What a break.
I was on a break. I went Voss, didn't I? I did a full Voss.
Yeah. You had a sabbatical for 6 months. He went 3 months. Yeah, but it felt like 6.
I'm trying to think how actually long it was.
Time fast forwards when you're single, mate.
I think like, but it was about 3.5 months, 4 months.
Felt like 8.
Fantastic.
Mate, do you know what? Do you know what it is, Marty? I'm gutted I never knew you then. Just think about the rages that we could have had.
The states we could have been in.
Mate, it would have been absolutely tremendous.
I was in some states, to be honest, as well.
Aye, but mate, you've never been in a Steve Yotta state, have you? Mate, can you not remember me story about fucking Vegas, where I was dead on the Monday?
I remember the story about Vegas when they Masters thought you were an NFL star and you had to keep on a low profile. That's fantastic.
Weren't an NFL star, mate. An American football player who was a star in England.
I
had a bad name. I just had surgery, so I can't put it on Facebook. That's right. I'm just going to tell you a story now, right? I did not say that to anyone, right? I never told anyone I was an American footballer or anything like that. I was outside of a fucking nightclub in Caesar's Palace, and Lee Redford, the bastard, had told this bunch of people that I was an American football player and I was on injured reserve with a torn ACL, and I'm not meant to be partying, so don't put it on any. People's coming, can I get your phone? I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I had no idea until the Tuesday, because the Monday was wiped out.
Fantastic, that, isn't it?
But as I said, I did exchange shirts with one of the lasses.
I mean, hers probably fit. Yours probably fit hers, but hers would have fit you.
But definitely didn't fit me. She was like about size 6. I had it hanging from me lugs like a beard.
Like a shemag around your face.
Mate, that's how drunk I was.
Class ass.
Mate, I couldn't believe when I went into the nightclub in Vegas and the guy goes, lads, I'll let you know a bit of secret. it's £595 for a VIP table. So you have to spend $595. We're like, fuck off, mate. We're not going to spend that much in here. He goes, all right, mate. Whereas it was $40 in, so there's 120 already for 4 of us. Fucking first round, $80. Fucking $200 deep already. Fucking everyone got $395 to can and we're fucking done.
Did you can't find the geezer, did you? Because I would have been looking for him, mate.
Oh, once you're in, you couldn't get the VIP because we went, I can't get a VIP table. Oh, no, you paid for normal admission. I was like, you bastards.
Would it not have been worth going back out and coming back in?
Well, not because in Vegas, limited numbers. So if you go out and go back, you might not get back in.
Yeah.
Do you know how much we dropped that night between 4 of us?
Yeah, a bit, wasn't it? It was a good bit of money.
$2,000.
Not bad, is it? Night pays for itself, doesn't it? Pays for itself.
However, Mick, I won $900 on the roulette, so my $500 was covered by the roulette win.
Always nice playing with house money in it.
Well, it's when I went to York for the races. Me and Al were gone halfies and won 4 races out of 7. And the next day, like, I woke up and Tiz is like, oh, I'm skint how much money you got. And I like went into my jeans and I pulled out about 130 quid. Like, have you been to the cash show? Like, no, this is like, I went out with like 100 quid yesterday and I had 130 or 40 quid left.
That's living all right.
That is living all right, Nick. I can't believe Marty was as a fiver. What's the odds on me getting this fiver?
I'd say it's about 50-50, like.
Do you know what, Mick? On his birthday, years all turn up an hour before and I'll tell him a time and I'll tell years all a different time. When he turns up, I'll be like, mate, give us me tenner, the 5 quid for the bet when he tried to squat year, and the fiver for this. And if he says no, I'll be like, fuck off, mate.
No.
And we'll have the barbecue ourselves, Mick.
No, that's not fair.
You gotta do what you gotta do, haven't you? I'm not saying.
Marty, I'm doing this because you owe me money, mate.
I owe you a fiver is what I owe you.
Right. Any listeners out there who's listening to this, get in touch with us. So me and Marty had a bet. Marty bet me a fiver that I could squat Mick. Marty dropped Mick.
Like a bad habit.
On his head. I like literally like a bad habit.
And you made the screw like the biggest bitch in the world.
And then what was your excuse for why you're not paying up?
We didn't shake on it.
We didn't shake on it.
Any bet is...
So Marty, Marty, here's a question for you. When you put a bet on Sky Bet and it loses, do you ask for your money back because you never shook hands with Sky Bet?
No, but that's totally different because
not at all. That is absolute bullshit, mate.
No, it's not. It's not.
It was a verbal agreement between 2 so-called friends.
I love how we're so-called. We're not friends no more.
You know what it is, Mick? If he squatted you, Mick, I'd have given him a fiver there on the spot.
I wouldn't have took it.
You would have.
We didn't shake it. I wouldn't have took it.
You've got 3 kids. 5 stretches long for a year.
It's like slice of pizza.
Well, okay, then just to clarify.
And then do you know what the worst thing was, Mick?
Do
you know what the worst thing was? After that, went to my cousin's kebab shop and you got discount in there.
Good Cass.
But he bought the fucking shop.
I mean, it was a good cheesy garlic bread though, wasn't it, as well?
It was beautiful.
Well, you should have had any, you bastard. That's how nice I am at you, right? Even though you've just spurned me a fiver that you owe me, I was still nice enough to get you discount and the free garlic bread and cheese.
And he dropped us.
Mick no one cares about that, mate.
I'm up like, what?
Mick no one cares about that. You sure that it's popped? It's popped.
His little shark suit.
You know what it was, Mick? Do you know what it was? Is that we all dressed up as Ye and they planned it all. And we were the only 2 that ended up on Sky and he didn't. He was jealous.
I couldn't believe it, mate. I couldn't believe it. But just to prove out there, guys, that I do actually pay the money I owe. Look at that. Oh, I can't see.
I'll say that.
I can't say that, mate.
Basically, what it's saying is I've just sent Steve a fiver that I owed him for this.
So let's go back to hold this back a second.
Huh?
Well,
So
mate,
you're-
you still
so
owes a
based
pound
on-
before you get in the beer garden.
What? Are you your name more money?
So based on what you're saying here, so back to kind of Hobbs' agreement, forget the handshake for the moment, that's Marty's argument. You've agreed there, you did not shake hands with Hobbs there about guessing what food you had.
Yeah, but we couldn't shake hands. That's why it's a verbal agreement over here. Like this is the Sky Bet situation. This is something that you're agreeing in principle to bet on. Where if we make a bet in real life where we're standing face to face, you would shake a hand. That's an
In these COVID times, you can't be shaking hands.
You can.
These unprecedented times, Marty, you just can't do it.
Yeah, no. In face to face, you shake hands to make an agreement. Where when we're live,
I've never shook a hand on a bet.
I just take somebody's word.
That's it, Nick. I'd take someone's word. But do you know what it is? He's north of the water scum.
Well, you know.
If I shook on it, he went, oh, you shook on it, but I had me fucking fingers crossed behind me back.
One of them.
Oh, he's one of them, isn't he?
Look,
Do you know what? He went like that. He put the bet on with me and was like, I'm not even losing this bet, even if I lose.
Risk free for a minute.
And do you know what he is? He's a bastard. But he thinks that he could come out of mine, enjoy my glorious pizzas that he also bad-mouthed, enjoy the barbecue that I'll provide, the decking, everything. Nothing. Marty, happy birthday. Fuck off. I'll wait until Christina gets to the bottom of the street. Comes up the road. All right, you're not getting in.
Not entering.
Leave pass has been revoked.
You shall not enter.
Exactly.
Rebrand.
Well, yeah, thou shall not pass. You know what I mean? But I push all that under the rug because it's all the way, Marty. I know all the bad fucking shit that you've done to me over the years.
Fuck off.
There was that Mick dumping us for Denise.
You've never ever got out of that situation, have you? You've never got out of that.
Do you know what is, Mick? Do you know why? Because a few weeks earlier, I got asked to go to O2, which is a cushy number.
Yeah.
And I turned it down to stop with you and Marty, the boys. 2 weeks later, Marty, I'm gone.
Absolute fucking snake.
Oh, you know what the worst thing was, Mick? I told you about it, and he's still done it. You are a snaky bastard, Marty. You're a viper. Is that Louise again?
It is, get a Prosecco top up.
A Prosecco top up. She'll be snoring tonight on FIFA. Just think, lads, the longer we keep this podcast going, the less time we've got on FIFA with Plum.
Yeah, he messaged yet though, has he? So
I think he's dead.
probably is. But
Do you like Santo, Mick? Do you like the Santo from
What's this one?
it's a dry hop lager?
I've got that one to try as well. I've got it here.
Well, I got the keg, didn't I? For us on our Plum's birthday.
I don't know if that came in the thing I got.
Might not, but I'll get the Santo for us. So if you get the Soundwave, I'll get the Santo for Marty's birthday. What you getting, Marty, to get us? So when we'll kick you out, we'll keep it.
Huh? Don't know.
You little scumbag.
I don't think that was. Oh, so I'm having a look now, like see if it's on the actual site. On the one I got, I don't think it was.
What did you get, like?
I got the mixed keg, the mixed one. Oh no, apologies, it was. I did get that one. I lied. I just it's one of the
drank it.
Yep.
Apologies, boy, but I'm so
You drank it.
I did drink it. That was actually not too bad. That was quite nice.
Santo is a quite
yeah.
nice one because we had it for Plum's birthday,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Is it that or Lumina that's got a little bit of a dry aftertaste?
Luminous I've got here.
The Lumina's a really dry one, yeah.
Right,
Luminous a dry one.
Because they both had, I know they're both blue ones, they're both really nice.
Well, the Luminance, it's a session IPA, and the Santo is a dry hopped lager. So I'm guessing Santo's got dry bit at the end because it's dry hopped.
Yeah. But yeah, the Santo one was really nice.
I enjoyed the Santo one. Because I got it the last time when I got the keg, didn't I? With the starter pack that was fucking 50 quid. I'm sure getting that one this time. Well, what it was like Siren, you get free delivery at 60 quid. So I bought it and I was like, I've got to top up here. So I bought a few other things, get 60 quid for free delivery. And then obviously get your 10% off and all, didn't you?
I mean, the order we put in the other day was a good order, though. Like, the great order that.
Aye.
Apart from Louise's fucking piss weak drink.
Eh?
It's still nice. It's still I like that Yulu.
Oh, yeah, I've got a Yulu in there.
Oh, Cass, you weren't.
Oh, Cass, I swapped the Yulu for fucking one of Marty's good ones.
Well, I also had that shite fucking wine from them and all we were talking about last night, Cass.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that.
I nearly spewed me fucking ring up. It was disgusting. It was a stout. It was a stout wine. It weren't a stout wine. It was a maple wood or something wine. Not my problem. It was absolutely disgusting.
Mick, does that sound like a Steve problem or a Marty problem?
It sounds very much like a Marty problem right about now.
It is. It was. You're right. But it was random.
You know what? I love Mick being on the podcast. Do you want to come on every time? You can be like Ty Schmidt.
Well, I'll have to get Chiz on to fight my corner because...
Well, do you know what, Mick? Do you know, I've said it before, but we're thinking about doing on a Saturday as a Soccer Saturday type thing.
Yeah.
That'd be tremendous, wouldn't it?
That is fantastic, isn't it?
Everyone watch a game. All of us got jesters, haven't we?
You all got jesters.
Like, we'll all watch a game and then just fucking report on when a goal's gone in. That'll be tremendous. Unfiltered. It's like Merson without any fucking... Merson when he was on the cocaine, basically, isn't it?
It'd be
down the casino all the time.
I swear to God, if we could pull something off like that, that would be absolutely fantastic.
We could do it live.
But you'd have to draw. You couldn't get like a favourite one. You have to do like kind of a certain amount of games to pick, and then you just pick one out. Because otherwise, fucking it's supposed to be a fault for fucking who picks the Sunderland game.
No. No one picks Sunderland game. No one has it. We will not put Sunderland on here.
Right. Okay.
Like we said the other day. Like Brett, our mate Brett loves Brentford away. Brett's got Brentford.
Right.
Chiz used to be an Arsenal fan. Arsenal.
Right.
Marty, me look Spurs.
Cardiff. I was going Cardiff.
Mick will give you the bonus game in the world. Man United away to a top 4 team.
Nice ball draw there.
What's happening? Shit house. Out. No, but just like, you know what is right? If we could do it live like that would be absolutely tremendous.
Yeah, it would work.
Tell what we could. I was going to say, if we could have did it like on the Saturday when we could have did it out, I've seen the deck in, all of us are there. Or get the laptops out, get extensions plugged in.
Get on Instagram live and do it. And then at half time we'll go off and come back on for the second half.
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be tremendous.
That'd be
unbelievable. Can you remember when I was on it the other day? Unbelievable, Jeff.
Looking at Newcastle match, aye.
No, it was what's it called? Fulham match, wasn't it? Unbelievable. Bamford scored.
Oh, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Posh boy. I had him on 20 quid on him just having a shot on target, banged it in the back of the net. Get in there.
You do it.
I'm in Santo for this one, yeah.
Mate, I'm on the Santo now.
And I've just cracked open, so I was just seeing because I poured it, I cracked open, so.
There you go then. Being football talking. If
what?
you squad to the Euros or even possibly the World Cup next year, are you taking Bamford?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes?
No.
Right, name me 2 strikers better than in the Premier League for England.
Harry Kane and Danny Ings.
Danny Ings can't be trusted, too injury prone.
Still tack him.
How's Danny Ings at the moment?
The matter difference.
Actually, I'll tell you what, Marty. Let me just tell you something, shall we?
You tell me something.
So much stuff was in that.
Oh, yes, he will.
Here we go.
All right, Felicia over there. Calm down, will you?
Let's just get on the top scorers. Danny Ings has scored 8 goals this season. He's assisted 3. Patrick Bamford has scored 14 and assisted 6.
So,
who would you take?
I'd still take Danny Ings.
You're wrong.
Obviously, because it's your opinion versus mine, but yeah.
Well, let's have a look at the strikers who's got more goals than Danny Ings. Harry Kane, Bamford, Calvert-Lewin, Vardy, Wilson, Watkins, Rashford, Sterling, Harvey Barnes, midfielder, James Maddison, midfielder.
So if I was to pick again, I would pick Calvert-Lewin and Harry Kane.
James Ward-Prowse has only scored 1 less than Danny Ings.
But he's not. All of his been free kicks, though.
Doesn't matter. He still only scored 1 less.
All right. So if I could take anybody over Bamford, I would take Calvert-Lewin then.
But he still scored less goals than Bamford.
Maxi difference, he's a better player.
It doesn't matter difference.
It doesn't, though. Because Bamford...
What do I want my striker to do? We've had this discussion before, Marty. What do I want my striker to do?
Assist you.
No. What do I want my striker to do?
Go on, yes.
Mick assists me, not you.
Mick was only about 3 assists to you.
Aye, out of 4.
4 headers?
I want my striker to score goals. I didn't give a shit what he does out on the field. If he scores a goal, that's all I care about. And Bamford has got more goals than Calvert-Lewin.
Bamford would score them goals for England.
How do you know?
I think he would.
I do as well.
He's in the lead squad. Lead squad is very much like if the attacking.
Bamford doesn't get involved in any of the play; he just scores the goals. So he doesn't hold the ball up or anything like that.
If you've got somebody like Foden and Sterling on the 2 sides of him, or somebody like kind of go and help and support
Rashford or Sancho.
Yeah. I think that
all they're doing is providing balls into the box.
And even if they're not, they're cutting in and then feeding them. I think that would go well. It's basically like Kane is now, except Kane's dropping back way too fucking far back.
He is.
Yeah, Kane's gone full striker, like playing at 10 well, hasn't he? Like he's not an out striker anymore. How old is Kane?
Harry Kane about 26, isn't he?
Like that.
It's awful, isn't it? To think like his striker, like he hasn't even hit his peak form.
He's still really young.
He's 27, born 1993.
Yeah, 27. Like he hasn't even he's just hitting peak now, but he's dropped back rather than being that prolific striker in his peak years.
Put this way, right? This is the strikers that Bamford has scored more goals than, right, this season. Lacazette. Obviously, I said Wilkins, Watson, Wilson, Watkins, Rashford, Aubameyang, Neil Mapai, Mikel Antonio. That's people being ravens should get an England call up. He's actually doubled. He's doubled Mikel Antonio's goals.
Yeah, but I think when you look at Antonio, like he's been injured for half the season.
I tell you what, if Tammy Abrahams gets before fucking Bamford, it's an absolute joke. We'll just pick him from the top fucking 4 again.
It is.
Patrick Bamford should be on that plane. It doesn't matter what Leeds fans say. Leeds fans like, oh, Bamford this. Look, when Jermaine Clough played for us, what did he do? Fuck all. What did he do? Score. That was it. He never fucking linked the play up or anything like that. He just scored goals. And we were like fucking frothing at the mouth. Should be playing for England. Darren Bent, when he played for us and scored them 20-something goals and didn't get through there. And we're like, well, he scored this many goals. But then once again, Marty, you're changing the fucking parameters.
Why?
I don't like it. But it's the whole Patriots, do your job.
Do your job, score goals. That's all I care about. If you're a striker, score goals. I think there was shit if you're in the link-up player. I just want you in the box scoring goals like Charlie White.
Certain should people are built like anyway. That. Like, you know, the whole, back in the day, your whole Heskey. That he wasn't built for getting there. Heskey was built for building a play around him, holding balls up. But
that's when you had 2 strikers.
Second
half, a lot of teams.
Sunderland played a standard 4-4-2, which was fantastic.
I know, but what we're talking about is that Heskey, when he was in the England squad, is because we played 4-4-2 and we played 2 strikes. So you need one strike that holds up, like when we had Quinny and Phillips.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When you would flick on hold up Phillips to score goals. However, when you play just the 3 up front, 2 wingers and the striker, you want your striker to score. The only time you don't want your striker to score is you've got Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah next to him.
Well, it's kind of our same, not obviously him, but obviously like him, if you do your job, it's certain people are built for hold up play. Like even when Sunderland had Joti, he's not going to bang in 20 a season, but he'll get assist a fair few. He'll hold up.
Well, his assist against Crystal Palace and Newcastle, brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Best thing he's ever done, the Sunderland shirt. That missed control. But I definitely.
But I'm bad for to get the goals. But,
I mean, it's always going to split opinions, isn't it? Like everyone's going to think different to who they should take English.
But what I would say, if how you said about Danny Ings, what I would rather, obviously, that the fucking score fucking shit pile on Danny Ings. I'd try and coax fucking Vardy out retirement for the.
Yeah. If you could pick Vardy, like Vardy would be there. Vardy will score your goal from anywhere and anything. He's just a bastard.
Danny Ings is. You can't rely on his body for the tournament.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing I would say about Danny Ings. He's obviously injury prone,
but Danny Ings, everyone talks about Danny Ings. He's not fast. He's not skillful. He just scores a few goals. Doesn't score them right that Bamford does, but
I think that's also the team he plays in, though. He's got a little bit of pace about him, but I don't think.
I know, but when you're the star striker and you only score one more goal in the midfielder.
Yeah. Well, but I say that, remember that Southampton from a few years ago with Poch? Yeah, obviously, everyone was chipping in there, but you had Pele, you had Mane, you had
Van Dijk on the headers.
Aye, but the problem is with Pochettino Southampton was Southampton is a selling club and they always have been.
Yeah. Oh, look at that Southampton squad that finished. Was it 5th?
That's it. Absolutely fantastic.
Tadic went to the semi-finals of the Champions League for Ajax. Mane at Liverpool. Pele is that fucking in China making billions.
Pele was a fantastic player.
Didn't score as good a goal as Virginia at Southampton.
Nah, didn't. I think Virginia scored the best goal for Southampton in their history.
That was a top-ins.
That was top-ins volley, edge of the box.
There was a joke, wasn't there, that Liverpool's feeder club was Southampton at one point.
Yeah. I mean,
Nathaniel Klein, Lallana, Mane, fucking Van Dijk.
Yeah. It's all there. It all came from like Southampton, but it's horrible to say it, and horrible to think that's that type of club that they are, and they're happy with that as well.
I know.
To bring players through like the academies and stuff, and then millions of them.
Considering where they were, what was it? League 2 or
League 1? That's what we're looking for, Marty.
Yeah. Now we've got Kitty.
But I don't think Kirill would. I don't think Kirill would let us be a fucking feeder club or a.
But he doesn't need
club.
it. He's a billionaire. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need this. So he'd be like,
fucking hell, what are you talking about? One of the richest family in the world owns Southampton.
But we are the 6th richest club in England.
Oh, that's true. They that, Mick.
Really?
6th richest club in England.
Wow.
In England, not just the Premier League. In England. Fuck years, you little Southampton scumbags. Little.
Fuck yeah. Mick, let's have a look at that head.
Oh.
That's all right.
He drinks the Jaeger. He drinks the vodka. It's head's fucking massive.
It's me. Pass on.
Mate, that gets sung every time someone puts a big head on a pint.
It's one of my favourite football songs.
Marty's had it sung at him a few times.
I'm just too nice to sing at you, but I might start singing at you from now on.
Bollocks, you never get a bad fucking head off me, mate.
I bet I can find one.
His head's fucking tiny. That's what it would be.
I think you put a massive head on one when Chiz was on one of the shows. We laughed at you.
No.
I love that song though. What is your favourite football chant?
Stephen Taylor.
Mine's Adebayo, but I can't sing it because it's really bad.
Explicit,
yeah,
though,
mine's
mate, isn't
very
it?
non-PC as well.
Well, I'll sing the
Party
Stephen
Jump.
Taylor song. That is the best one gone. The comedy value is Adebayo, but the best one is Stephen Taylor one.
So I always remember when I was down in Manchester watching the when me and my mate went to watch the Champions League final. We used to go down for the final, just go at, and we randomly heard for the first time just a chant the Parksy someone. Just this guy random swinging in the street, just shouting himself.
Which one?
Park.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a kind of
Park.
wherever you may be.
Wherever may be. Yeah.
You eat all your own country. It could be worse. You could be scouts eating rats in a council house. That is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a good song as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah.
But we're going to have a party. We're going to have a party.
When Stephen
Taylor dies.
Yeah.
When Stephen Taylor dies. That is the best one ever.
It's rough, that one. It's rough as talk that one, but yeah.
That and Billy Jones. Super Billy Jones.
Yeah, Super
Got
Billy
him on a free. Who the fuck is he? Super Billy Jones.
I love Super Billy Jones as well.
But non-Sunderland one, I would say Adebayo and Harry Maguire ones.
Yeah, I love Harry Maguire. I just love all the memes I can about Harry Maguire when he's sitting tight to the bed on the bench. You know I am.
Yeah.
That's it. Fantastic.
I could have scored 9, but I'm settling for you.
I love Harry Maguire.
10.
Fantastic.
How's them cheesies?
Oh, actually, really good.
Lovely, aren't they? Proper, absolute. Do you know what it's like? These little cheesy bite things, but they're absolutely full of flavour, aren't they, Marty?
That's another part of the box, aren't there? For the
Aye.
Poppets in there.
But absolutely proper. The flavour's unbelievable in them, like.
Yeah. Like little cheese.
Right. What drink am I having next? I might have the Lumina.
anything Siren that's blue, you can't go wrong.
Well, I've got this on. I've got Shed 7 on in the background.
Drinking Lumina?
Aye.
Wait there, from here. I've got Sold My Soul for the Simcoe.
Oh, mate, I've already drunk that, man.
Have you drank it, have you?
I have fucking tanned it earlier.
Oh, you gave me that one, didn't you? The bubbles.
Oh, mate, try that one. It's lovely.
You know the big tall ones like that. Do you get like crates of them as well, like the taller ones?
Yeah, you get.
Well, we've got them in the pack.
So you can get a pack of the various taller ones as well.
I'll tell you what one I like.
In the packs, you get like assorted, so you get some 330s, you get some 440s.
All right, okay, right. No, because obviously the only one I got, the mixed case I got other than the keg, I got the mixed case, which was all it was 12 330s.
Oh no, like in the mixed pack, like I was like the 45 quid one there. Like even in the 25 quid pack, you get like, I think you get 2 or 3 340s, and then you get like the rest like 330s. But in the bigger like volume packs, you get 4 or 5 of the 440s.
All right.
Mick, on one of the packs I got this right. Scene Stealer. It's a California Pale Ale.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely tremendous. Scene Stealer.
All right.
Beautiful, mate.
I don't know which one. I've got so many bees in front of us now. I don't know which one to open. Well, yeah. You got any plans for the weekend, Cass?
I don't. I'm sure Louise will rope us into something. She normally tries to drag us around to buy products of business of some sort. Normally,
I suppose you've got the little girl hands, though, haven't you? So you can craft them things perfect with them little girl hands.
You know what? I don't know if you got this yet, but
I know that. I know that. I'm in season 5 because I know what that means. Like I was talking to Hops about before you jumped on FIFA last night with us. Like I finished season. I'm in mid season 5, so Ross has just been divorced from Emily again. Phoebe's going out with a copper. Chandler, everybody's just fed out of Chandler and Monica in
Joey's still Joey. But yeah, I'm nearly end. I think I'm on episode like 20 of season 5.
Right.
So
I like to have a couple of seasons, different things on the go. Like I like to have a short, like 20 minutes episodes where they've got like 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons.
Yeah.
I like one where I can get invested as well. Like at the moment, I'm working through Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
Just work through season 1. I think after Sopranos, it'll probably be The Wire. Because again, these amazing legendary type shows what's supposed to be like the peak of TV, and HBO do not do shit. HBO is like the pinnacle.
The Wire is just a cheap man's version of Power.
I'm not going to respond to that accusation. Marty, if you want to think that, you can think that. However, if you watch one episode of The Wire, you'll think to yourself, why the fuck did I ever watch fucking Power?
But I am very much digging The Sopranos. I can get why it was a thing at the time. I can get why, because it's really good. Really
well, do you know what, right? Out of the HBO's top TV shows, guess where The Sopranos ranks?
Third.
Wrong.
What were there? What did who was The Wire? Was that Fox?
HBO.
Oh, it's HBO as well. Then I'm thinking it was going to be second then.
Sopranos, you right, Mick, is second. Because guess what's in number 1?
Is it The Wire?
It's The Wire, mate. The Wire
That's very surprising.
Do you know what else HBO also done?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
That's why I'm surprised it wasn't.
Game of Thrones number 3, behind Sopranos and The Wire.
You know what, mate? On Game of Thrones, I never watched one single episode until season 7 came out, and then I smashed season 1 to 6 in the space of 3 weeks. I smashed it all, and I was an overload. And then season 7, I was like, I need to have a break for like a week just so I can process everything that's going on.
Well, do you know what? On Game of Thrones, it weren't that big when it came out. It came out the same year as Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
And Boardwalk Empire was the bigger of the two.
I like that. I like that show because it's obviously got Boardwalk Empire's got the geezer from Conair.
Steve Buscemi.
Is that the geezer from Conair?
Aye, Steve Buscemi.
He's fantastic.
Steve Buscemi's in Sopranos. Have you? What season are you on?
I want like 3 or 4 episodes of season 2.
When you get the episode when they're in the snow in the middle of a forest, Parley Walnuts and Mickey, that was actually directed by Steve Buscemi. That episode. Do you want to hear a little bit of a good story about Steve Buscemi?
I will, but the last one I watched was just with Jon Favreau on it. That was I think.
Aye, where he's a little bit of a fucking nerd, isn't he?
Aye.
Well, Steve Buscemi was a New York City firefighter before he became an actor. Aye. And then when 9/11 happened, he actually went back to his old ladder and actually helped out during 9/11. What a guy.
He's a good actor, though. He's a fantastic actor.
Good bloke. He's a good bloke as well.
Beautiful list.
He's actually really good in 30 Rock as well.
In what?
30 Rock.
I don't know what that is.
It's a comedy sitcom.
Yeah. It's all right. So it's quite good.
Liz Lemon.
With
Tracy Morgan. Alec Baldwin, Tracy Morgan, and what's she called? The woman? Tracy Morgan's class, isn't it? Mate, do you know what I do? Sometimes I find myself singing Werewolf Bar Mitzvah. Spooky, scary, boys turn to men, men turn to wolves. For some reason, because I saw it on that show, I will sing Werewolf Bar Mitzvah every now and again to myself. Tina Fey, isn't it?
Tina Fey is really good as well. Tell you what, need to work through, Marty, as well. If you've got, I think it'll post. I don't know if it's on Jests or not.
Ted Lasso.
Is it Parks and Rec?
Which one?
Parks and Recreation.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. I've heard of them. Right.
Let us finish, friends, because I can't get into another one. I need to finish this one.
Yeah.
But
But what parks? Actually, where's something in Philadelphia first, and then
that's my next show. That's on my list. But this is that drink, from Siren.
Kia Royale.
Kia Royale, bubble and bubbles from Kia Royale. The pour's really nice. Look at that.
It is, isn't it?
Lovely colour, that.
Wait until you taste it.
That's what I would have thought the wine taste looked like.
I would have thought that's what the wine looked like, but no.
Do you know what, Mick? I actually gave him that one for a swap seat. That's how good I was.
That. It was fucking rank.
Mick, I actually gave him a swap seat.
It looks like Guinness. What do you exchange it for?
That's so tight. That's so nice, that.
He gave me a couple of about 3 stouts for that. He's done like the stouts, and I really like the Kia Royale, but I thought, nice, what, I'll give Marty a good drink back.
When I was when I was taking that first,
I was trying to get that fucking wine off him.
That first drink, even the sip, like you could taste the tanginess when you were sipping it. Really nice, that. It's a nice drink.
What?
Chiz and Brett talking in the group chat.
Chatting us like, so the video, like the screenshot I put obviously on Insta to the video. He said 3 ugly cunts there, or 3 ugly bastards.
No, because that's what I said, wasn't it, when I put it on there. 3 right ugly cunts on me and Chiz. Brett watches it, right? Because he loves some of the things I come out with, like when I said 3 ugly bastards, and he'll always message in the group chat like things that I put on there. But Brett watches all of our videos on Instagram TV.
Must have watched him live then, because I never see him jump. I never see him.
No, he watches them afterwards. Like when he sent that picture there, it's because he just watched it there.
Yeah.
Oh. But that's some breaking news with some fucking NFL news there. Niners looking to ship Jimmy G.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Just 1 second, mate. Has Chiz just sent you a photo on?
My arm's on the right, like.
That's your arm on the right. So it'll go Chiz to the left, me in the middle, and you in the right.
Definitely.
That was it. We're there. So it said comparing tans with your friends for the purpose of the video.
Oh, right. Another one.
Chiz, me, Hops. That is so true.
Oh, I definitely know I'm the white one of the 3 of us.
Yeah, you're definitely the fucking albino of the 3.
But I'm the only one who can drink.
I never drank last year. I won't set him to reply in.
Point.
Right, what was the play about casting the Niners?
Yeah, saying that the Niners are trying to ship Jimmy G off for first round pick.
Anybody have him?
They're just putting feelers out there at the moment.
I'd happily anybody take him off our hands. Like when he plays on his back foot, he's awful, absolutely awful.
He's one for you, Hops. Then that tight end picks. What is in the
He's the best tight end to come out of college football since Tony Gonzalez.
Would you, if you have your tight end sorted, would you pick him and put him as a wide out?
No. He's not fast enough.
Because I can very much see him in this, because I seen, what was it, Skip and Shannon talking about him?
No.
And everything was just basically saying he is Megatron. He is Megatron. He's got a bigger wingspan. He's got bigger hands. He's got bigger reception area.
Nope.
Because
he's a tight end who can stretch the field. So he's a bit like Noah Fant, Hopkinson, Gronk, Tony Gonzalez back in the day. Stretch field. However, if you put him up one-on-one against Jair Alexander, it's not happening.
Really?
He hasn't got the speed. Dink and dunk. It'd be dink and dunk if he's on the outside. However, if you line up against a linebacker or a safety, he's got the beating of them.
Your Kelsey.
Travis Kelce, yes.
Kittle, Kelsey,
yes. Yeah, but he can't line up on the outside because he's not quick enough. And he will get found out against elite cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Do you know Jair Alexander has been the best cornerback in the last 2 seasons? He's never made an all-pro team.
You know why? Name. name brand that is means everything in the Pro Bowl.
Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey got ahead of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whether your production is there or not, especially last season, names were getting in when actually performers were actually getting absolutely stiffed out of it.
Put this way, right? In the biggest game of your career, NFC Championship game, right?
Yeah.
Jay Alexander, 7 throws his direction, 2 interceptions, 0 completions. Actually, sorry, 2 interceptions, 1 completion, -4 yards. Now, is that not a stud cornerback?
I mean, he's doing his job. What else are you going to do?
Kevin King on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, getting scored by fucking Scotty Miller.
But do you know what, mate? Fuck fucking Richard Sherman. Fuck Will Fuller for $9 million. What we'll do is we'll bring back Kevin King for $6 million.
That's... Could have had Fuller for 3 more.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine Fuller and Alexander.
But whether we would went in division or I don't know if they would have released
Of course you would, because he was going to come to us 2 years ago when we offered him a thing, and Chicago matched it.
Right.
Because he was a restricted free agent.
Strictly,
we offered him
right.
a 2-year, $20 million contract, and Chicago matched it. So he had to go back to Chicago because he was restricted. He comes a free agent this year. Now we didn't want him.
Right. Yeah.
He's better than Kevin King.
I was trying to spark some sort of thing about.
Mate, we should never have re-signed Aaron Jones.
Nah,
Listen to us out. Listen to us out.
He's a fucking stud.
Listen to us out.
He's a dude.
Listen to us out. Aaron Jones, $46 million over 4 years. Jamal Williams, $8 million over 2 years. If we bought Williams back to complement AJ Dillon.
AJ's on his rookie. So.
AJ Dillon and Jamal Williams, we could get Will Fuller. The production dropped from. Do you know when Aaron Jones went out the game against Tampa Bay and AJ Dillon came in? We were a better football team.
Just don't know.
Aaron Jones does not block. A lot of these touchdowns come from Aaron Rodgers.
I can see you will know and look into the pack more than I do in watching games. So
well, I put this on. I was on the Packers. I'm on Packers page online. Packers worldwide, and I actually put on there saying, if we had to re-sign him or Corey Linsley, the centre, I'd have signed Corey Linsley.
By the same token, remember Shannon, old Shea saying, hey, if Green Bay doesn't want to fucking negotiate Avon's fucking contract, we'll have him. Skip was like, who do you mean we? Like, Denver, we'll happily have him for the remaining.
He'll get re-signed by Green Bay. Do you know what it is, right? I saw Jordan Love last year. Didn't even make the second string.
They traded up to get him.
I know that. But what they'll look at Rodgers this year, and they'll see how Rodgers plays. And if Rodgers had an outstanding year, they'll extend him.
MVP? He just won the MVP.
Yeah, but he's still got 2 years on his contract. That's what people's forgetting. He's still got 2 years where the Packers could say it in a year's time and say, we'll take him for another year. That's what people are losing sight on, that the Packers don't have to restructure him today. They can wait a year to restructure him.
They could, in terms of...
But who are you going to get? If you restructure him now, who are you going to get as a free agent?
At this point...
Anyone?
Well, put this way. Who are you going to get that's better than Rodgers?
No one.
Exactly.
But
the only way you're going to get anyone better than Rodgers is you go up to the draft, you get the number 2 or 3.
No, that's still not going to be. You see Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Lance, or that other guy from BYU's better than Aaron Rodgers. Are they shite?
But what you do have is the ability.
Do you know what the
then
problem is,
to
Mick?
get
You
around
know what
them,
the problem is, Mick? When Aaron Rodgers retires, there's going to be nobody better than him because he's the GOAT. See the guy who's only watched NFL for 2 years. Laughing. Because Tom Brady's won 7 rings.
He's not the
with
GOAT.
7 great defenses.
The main defense, he's the GOAT.
But it's with 7
Again,
great defenses.
Again, I've got personal bias. But again, I would always, about what he's done for so long, I would always go Peyton. But I guess how you would say Rodgers, the pure talent, it's hard to argue Rodgers.
The problem is with the NFL, and this is what it's going to be. It's a lot different to the NBA, and we've had this conversation a lot of times. Is that the NFL is a 52-man team?
Yeah, it's a team.
Aaron Rodgers was not playing cornerback when Scotty Miller's burned him.
Well, that's the thing. Rodgers versus Mahomes.
It's not. Rodgers is not playing cornerback against Mahomes.
Yeah. He's not playing linebacker trying to fucking block him up.
Aaron Rodgers scored in the last 3 NFC Championship games we played an average of 31 points. 31 points in the NFL would win you a game, but we got beat. That's the defensive side. That's the
part
problem.
of that is, but part of it on the last drive was a bit harsh, where you thought there's some areas where you think, could you have got that? Could you? There's always a couple of players here or there.
Yeah, against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, there's a few fucking players which were fucking wrong.
Take a hold out of it. I don't think Scotty King gives Scotty Miller the respect he deserves because of his skin. He seen a white guy, he was like, I've got him. And he talks him. It's like,
but here's another fun, is that Devontae Adams, Rob Tonyan, Big Dog, Mercedes Lewis, and Lazard was all held on players that didn't get called.
Oh, it was all game.
And then Kevin King holds one person for a second, and it's a fucking flag.
It was both sides all game until that one. That's why the controversy, because it happened both sides all game.
That's how they fucked up, because they never called it all game.
But then they called it that last play.
Call.
Yeah.
If that play never got called, Aaron Rodgers would have drove something field for the win.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep Devontae Adams under wrap for fucking 4 players.
Yeah, it was a shit game for years.
Do you know what is, right? And I said with David afterwards, the amount of shit I've given New Orleans Saints fans.
Bycast.
New Orleans Saints fans, the amount of shit I've given them for them losing to a pass interference. I was like, get a grip of yourselves. It's not that hard. And we lose to that pass interference. I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Saint New Orleans Saints, you're fucking spot on what you're saying. Is
heartbreaking again for that.
You know, when we lost to you, Marty, in the NFC Championship, I took it as a man. I went, look, you're the better team. You beat us.
We were?
We lost.
Yeah,
but you saw me against Tampa Bay and how distraught I was. Is that we did not deserve to lose that game against them.
It's a totally different game. Like, we outplayed you from minute 1 to fucking minute 60. But then from when, like, say, when you played Tampa Bay, it should never been that outcome should never been like that. But
then people say Tom Brady's a GOAT because he beat Aaron Rodgers, went and won his 7th Super Bowl, but he should never have been to his 7th Super Bowl because his team fucking fudged to get to the fucking Super Bowl itself.
I get all that as well. I do get all that, but
Tom Brady is the GOAT, is he? But he threw 3 interceptions in the championship game.
I know it's mad, that, isn't it?
But that's 7 fingers.
That's it. You
cannot
dispute that. You can't dispute
No, well, do you know what is, right? I always say, right, and I'll always say this, Tom Brady is the most decorative quarterback to ever play in the NFL. But he is not the best.
But that's how the GOAT is always. That will how it's not always be.
But that's the problem with the NFL, and that's why Shannon Sharp says it all the time. The problem is people look at what the person's done. But in the first 3 Super Bowl that Tom Brady was in that he won, He flung 3 touchdowns in 3 games.
But it doesn't matter if he's
Yeah.
still won.
No,
them.
but
He
his
still-
defense won
but
the
he still
games
picked-
for him.
He still picked up that ring at the end of the game.
Advantage.
Oh, so here we
Defense
go,
wins the
man.
championship.
If it's all about rings, Jason Garrett's won 3 Super Bowl rings, and guess how many snaps he played?
Mhm.
0. He was a backup quarterback.
That's why he never gets discussed. Like,
I know, but that's the problem. If you're going
back
off
up at
full
Aikman.
rings, Jason Garrett should be in the conversation.
Was he back up for Aikman?
Yes.
Yeah. Like same with Cubes.
Joe Montana? Why is Joe Montana not in the conversation? He's got 5.
Joe Montana was a great quarterback.
But he's not in the conversation because he had extraordinary defenders.
And he had Jerry Rice. I mean, Jerry Rice is always going to be.
I suppose he's not in the conversation because he hasn't got 7.
But Aaron Rodgers has only got 1, and he's in the conversation.
I think as well.
Does that mean that Aaron Rodgers' stats is that good that he's in the conversation?
No.
Guess who the top 2 players who's got the best quarterback rating in the NFL history is? Guess the 2 players. The
QBR.
best 2 QBR ratings in the NFL.
Rodgers
And
Mahomes.
no, Rodgers again.
Rodgers.
Is this like the whole passing yards? It's like 5 people with fucking 5,000.
No. Aaron Rodgers never passed over 5,000 yards.
No, I mean in terms of like the 5,000 yard stat. It's like
Yeah.
6 times it's happened, and like 4 of them are breeze.
Yeah. No, but it's Aaron Rodgers is got the best QBR. And then he's got the 3rd one as well. It's only Peyton Manning when you've got the Super Bowl and got slaughtered. It's only Peyton Manning in between. It's Rodgers, Manning, Rodgers. Do you know what the problem is, Marty?
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you this now. Aaron Rodgers never been backed by a GM.
There's a reason why the Seahawks defense wins championship.
That's it.
There's another saying. You either need players or you excel players. Tom Brady can't make a player better, but he needs a top player. So he's got Mike Evans, 1st round draft pick. Godwin, 1st round draft pick. Fournette, 1st round draft pick.
But you're right.
What's it called? Gronk, 2nd round draft pick. O.J. Howard, 1st round draft pick.
I would say you're right, Hobbs. You're right, but he's getting the players.
No, but let's say it.
The people want to go to him, that's the problem.
But this is the argument. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's because Tampa Bay, when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay went, we can win a ring here. We will pay everything we can to get these players. Where Green Bay on the other side, we're like, we've got the NFC Championship game. What we need is a wide receiver, defensive lineman, a linebacker. So what we'll do for it, first 3 round picks is pick
well, trade up
for a quarterback that we don't need, a running back that we don't need, and a tight end which has got a 6th round grade.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you AJ, because AJ is a guy. He's going to be a decent dude for you for a while. But you draft up to get fucking John Love. He's not going to help you this year. He's
not going to help us next year.
So,
There's better quarterbacks in the next 2 years than Jordan Love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say it. See, this year is the quarterback draft. Next year, it's not so much for what's out there. This year, if there's going to be a quarterback to be picked, it's going to be in this year's draft. Next year, it's going to be a harsh fucking...
if you look at Tom Brady, we're going to the GOAT, as Marty calls him. He's 42 years old. Aaron Rodgers, 37. We've got 5 years of Aaron Rodgers in.
But not just that, though. Bad mind. Rodgers sat out for, 2 years? 3 years?
3 years.
3 years.
So we could have 7 or 8 years of Aaron Rodgers.
You could.
But by the same token, Rodgers, there's always been 1 or 2 players that's like the Saints, the pass interference, who was it again? The tight end for the Vikings. Rudolph push off that wasn't given. It was kind of a you can see either way. There's always going to be some play that I think it might have been the.
I'll tell you what they are. I'll tell you what. Brian Bostic, onside kick. All he has to do is block the person in front of him and let Jordan Nelson catch the ball.
Yeah,
he tries to catch the ball. And he tries to catch the ball. And he fumbles
all he had to do was nothing. He had to stand
block the guy in front of him and let Jordan Nelson catch the ball. But Brian Bostic's like that. I've got this. His helmet. Guns up in the air. And then the Seahawks get it back and fucking they win the game.
I'm gonna start practicing onside kicks. 10-yard kicks me.
Hey?
I'm gonna start practicing them little 10-yard kicks.
It's so hard now, mate. Onside kicks. Back in the day, once you kick the ball, the people could run before you kick the ball. Mm-hmm. So when you started your run up there, could start running. Yeah. So that a run. And as long as you kick the ball and they were behind the 35-yard line.
When you kick, they can be on or before or on your line.
But they can be running.
On 35, sorry.
But now they've got to be stationary. So when you kick the ball, that's when they can start running. So it's a lot harder now. But when Bostic, so basically what happened was the Seahawks player kicked it. Jordy Nelson, the best hands in the American Football League at the time, was behind him. And Bostic, his job was to block the guy in front of him so Nelson can catch the ball, squat it down, Rodgers next Super Bowl. Brian Bostic thought to himself, I'll be a hero here. It went like that, and the ball went through, hit him on the forehead, bounced up, because it's now in play to everybody, and the Seahawks regain it and win the game.
Absolutely.
Mad, that, isn't it?
But it was also Mike McCarthy.
But it wasn't bad.
First and one on the 1 yard line, tried to run it 3 times and now let Aaron Rodgers throw it.
But there's 2 caveats to that. One, I would say it's the second worst onside thing I've seen since the
Dallas Falcons.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
The Atlanta kicked us. Atlanta players. No, leave it, lads.
But they didn't know what was happening.
I don't think they knew the rules.
No.
I genuinely don't think they knew
I don't think Atlanta thought that we can't get on the ball before the 45-yard line.
I don't know what they thought. I can't explain what happened there. But also the obviously you know the game, the double overtime, us and the Ravens, where we had
Jacoby, who was it? What's he called? Wide receiver. Hey?
What is it? Jones?
Is it Jacoby Jones?
Yeah.
Double move?
Absolutely.
Just double move. Didn't bite on, let him tap the yardage.
But after that happened, that was a normal play. We had 35 seconds, 2 timeouts.
Peyton Manning nailed.
Yeah. When I was 25 yards, 30 yards, 2 timeouts, 30 seconds left. Take a knee, take it overtime.
Yeah. Why?
You've got probably what I would consider, again, this is personal, totally personal.
No. Mick, do you know what? Peyton Manning was a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
You can steal them yards. You can just 30 seconds and 2 timeouts.
Tom Brady was a better quarterback than... Peyton Manning was a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
Do you know who our kicker was then as well?
Prater.
Yeah, and he can hit from fucking 70
yards.
They could have hit from fucking their own end zone in fucking mile high if you wanted to.
Mate.
But you see,
do you know when it comes to the GOAT, I'd have Peyton Manning over Tom Brady in the GOAT conversation. Because what I look at individual stats when it comes to NFL, because you can't outcome what the defense is going to do.
Well, what you were saying before about making players better,
That's why I said Tom Brady's the most decorated quarterback ever, and I'll not deny that. But if I was to start a franchise today with Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Joe Montana, Terry Brady in their pomp, I would pick Aaron Rodgers because he is the best of the quarterbacks.
In their pomp, I don't know. I would say I would have to go Peyton because he would be able
let's
to
have a
teach
look
the
here,
guys what to do and how to go about it.
You know what, Mick? I'm not going to argue with you on this,
Pure
right?
talent, I would say Rodgers is the better talent.
You're not arguing anybody.
If you're talking about who's the better talent, I would say that's Rodgers. But who I would say improves everyone around him better, I would say that's Peyton.
Mate, are you joking? Aaron Rodgers has flung 1 touchdown to 1 first-round draft pick. And that was Mercedes losing 2004.
Okay.
We're talking about excellent fucking players here. Devontae Adams was the first third-round draft pick.
It's a harsh argument to make, but Eli Manning has 2 rings.
But that's why I talk about talent.
Yeah.
Eli Manning won 2 rings under fucking 2 great defenses.
Yeah. And fucking that Manning on the catch as well. That couldn't help it.
Yeah. So let's have a look at Peyton Manning, shall we? Let's look at touchdowns to interceptions.
Oh, that's that Rodgers fucking beast.
How many touchdowns has Manning got to interceptions?
It's probably like a 3-to-1 ratio.
He's got 539 touchdowns.
It's a lot of touchdowns.
To 251 interceptions.
They're not quite 3-to-1. It's not far off. But Rodgers is absolutely dominating that field.
Whoa. We've got the Tom Beer now. Let's go to Tom Brady.
But what you've got to bear in mind, so far, you've got to take 3 years of this off because Rodgers hasn't played for 3 of the years as well.
Oh, mate, didn't worry about that. I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers not going to throw fucking 200 interceptions in 3 years.
How many pick sixes has he got? Like 3? 2?
So, Tom Brady's career stats is 581 touchdowns to 191 interceptions. Let's look at Aaron Rodgers. I love this one. Aaron Rodgers is through. Are you ready for this one? 412 touchdowns to 89 interceptions.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, but didn't he get like 4 or 5 interceptions, or 4 or 5 picks last season?
Right. So we'll run his interceptions. So when Aaron Rodgers became the starter, he flew in 2008. He threw 28 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. 2009, 30 to 7. 2010, 28 to 11. 2011, 45 to 6. Mate, he's never been double digits since 2011.
Yeah, but hasn't he not won a Super Bowl since 2010?
No, yeah, that's true. But let's have a look. So 6, 8, 6, 5, 8, 7, 6, 2, 5. But cast my notes.
He will throw every other pass as a fucking pick if he gets a fucking Super Bowl. I'm sure he will take that even himself.
Do you know what, Mick? Do you know what? But that's not the argument here.
No, it's not. No.
It's not how many picks that Aaron Rodgers has made. The argument is
it's not that as well. It's not necessarily on the fucking QB either. A lot of times the touch, the tips, a lot of them aren't on the QB anyway.
No, exactly.
It's a harsh shot to give because a lot of it's not necessarily on.
In the last 2 seasons, 6 of them was not on Aaron Rodgers.
And plus, some of them absolutely fucking just great defensive players.
I remember 3 in the last 2 seasons where Aaron Rodgers threw it and the quarterback went and the wide receiver went like that, and it went through his hands. so you got to take 3 of them fuckers off.
Hey, by the way, I know this is totally changed subject, but that t-shirt looks actually really good, you know. I've just seen it there, right? Like,
even with
really
the fucking big wrinkle.
Aye, I've got I need some Botox in there, but it looks good though.
Mate, literally, you look like fucking Gordon Ramsay.
I know, but you can't see when
Mick's
it's
not
normal.
looking. Mick's not looking, is he?
Awesome.
Gordon
Looks really
Ramsay
well
on the
the t-shirt.
t-shirt.
It looks really well. Like when you see it like that, it looks spot on. It looks really good t-shirt. That. What's the quality like?
Nice, mate. It's a nice t-shirt.
I think when I got them from there before, I got one from there before, and it wasn't super thin. It wasn't super thick. It was like a nice all-weather t-shirt.
Aye, it was, mate. Brings out the guns.
Well, where?
Hey!
Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
Got yours a £5, didn't you?
Eh? I've sent you £5, you daft gun. Less than a daft.
The other £5.
Oh,
No, that'll be disputed.
Anyway, enough of the Rodgers being the GOAT, because he is, right?
Look, we can dispute that I owe you a £5 from that bet, and we can dispute the GOAT till the end of time.
But I'm right on both occasions.
You're wrong on both occasions. See, this is where we'll disagree till the end of time. But on that note,
Who's the greatest basketball player ever to play a game?
MJ
Yeah, they've got the most rings.
didn't need it.
Oh, there you go.
On that one, I can't see that one there. But you wait there. I'll ask you, who's the greatest basketball player?
Michael Jordan.
See, I would say it, Jordan, but a lot of people, when they're dribbling back in the day, they were bouncing like that.
It was
Well,
like little bouncer like this. So
no, it was a different league then.
yeah,
So I
It's a very-
understand the LeBron argument.
No,
I
do you know
would
what it is?
say MJ.
If you put LeBron in the 1980s and 90s against Bill Laimbeer, do you know what, Mick? Watch this, right? Mark, you watch it as well. ESPN, it's on Chester's. The Pistons, the bad boy Pistons,
They would fuck him up.
and watch Bill Laimbeer. LeBron James will be fucked against him.
yeah,
Because
punch
it was
on
more
it.
physical that though, wasn't it? That as opposed to
Bill Laimbeer went, I wasn't a good basketball player. I was just big, and I didn't give a shit. I just fucking block people.
curiosity. Who did? Because I've just seen a photo which has made us absolutely laugh myself. Best wide receiver, NFL.
Best wide receiver NFL, I would go
I don't
Jerry
agree
Rice.
again.
I don't think I've ever seen Jerry Rice covered like that.
Is that Megatron?
That is Megatron.
I know Megatron.
Do you know from Megatron?
Having 2 people on him at the line. It's like.
Do you know Do you know from Megatron? He didn't have a longevity,
No, the only problem is he was in Detroit.
and he didn't have a longevity. No, Megatron's in me top 5. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Megatron, Andre Johnson, and probably Irvin. Me top 5.
Irvin is fucking electric. When I went to see.
Mate, well, I watched Irvin in Longest Yard, and he was brilliant then as well.
When I see.
Beat him.
I watched the longest show, right? Not last night, the night before with Amelia. Me and Amelia watch it when Christina and the other 2 were upstairs watching some shite, and we were in hysterics watching The Longest Yard. And I was like, he's a wrestler, he's a wrestler, he's a football player, he's a wrestler, he's a
That's
wrestler.
Terry Crews.
Right? Amelia goes, is that Terry from the 99? And I was like, yep, that's him. That's Terry Crews.
Cheeseburger Eddie, what a
Cheeseburger
character.
Eddie.
Do you know who plays, what's it called, Kansas State?
I Kansas State, yeah.
Do you know who plays him?
No.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz, no way.
Joey Diaz
Oh
is
my God.
Kansas
Oh,
State.
he's fucking amazing.
Joey
tell you what,
Coco
watching,
Diaz.
Fucking Sopranos at the moment. That fucking pussy just makes the fucking.
Big puss. Big puss. Yeah, I tell you what, Mick, right? Watch it a bit longer, and Paulie Walnuts reminds you of me.
You're getting a bit.
Mate, I've got the wings coming on. I've got the
mate,
grey wings.
I'm absolutely fucking crippled of this. Get in there.
Oh, mate, that is brutal. I think you're greyer than me. Is it that I'm getting away with being bald and grey? Mick, have you got the greys on the top of your head yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, mate, I've got grey all over the top now. I think I'll be fully grey in the next 3 or 4 years. I'll probably look like the Dar out of the ranch. Boar. I'll be Boar. Sam Elliott, aye.
You fucking dream you can be fucking Sam Elliott.
Me dreams he could be me.
Right, boys. It's been 3 hours. 3 hours. It's the longest podcast we've had. Officially the longest podcast.
Are we stopping it now? Like we're having a good chit chat?
And how long do we want to podcast it before?
As long as the fans want it.
Well, how long does Logan go?
Let's have a look. That looks rank, that boy.
Mick, how does that look?
I mean, it's a good pub, but looks rank.
You know what? I've got some Guinness back there. It looks very similar.
That's the Midnight Mischief.
Oh, that sounds cheeky.
Right, let's have a look. So let's see how Joe Rogan Experience goes on for.
Look for the one with the what's his name? The conspiracy guy.
Eddie Bravo.
Oh, not Eddie Bravo.
Oh no, Alex Jones.
Oh,
Alex Jones.
About
4 hours, that one.
You are the best podcast in the world.
Oh.
Like,
was the last one with Eddie Jones, Eddie Bravo and Jones at the same time?
Woo! He's in there.
Oh, he's shagging Louise.
He's put his hat on the door. Like an old sailor trick when you put the hat on the door, innit? Didn't it come in here?
Well, mate, I'm going for a piss, so I'll put my headset there.
Well, we're there. Wait till Cass gets back.
Oh, well,
you can't leave us by myself.
Well, of course we can't. You know it.
No. Joe Rogan, longest I've seen for Joe Rogan is 3 hours 6 minutes. I think we've surpassed that.
What do you think of the shots we had tonight? What do you think of the shots we had tonight?
I think the worst one, I'm messaging Sandor now. That's what I've been on my phone for. And I said to him, I said, look, thanks for the shots. He was like, oh, how did the big lad tack them? I was like, the vodkas we've done no problem, but the rums we're in a bit difficulty with the rums.
Oh, mate, only one I was in difficulty with.
The way one. And I said to him, I was like, look, if I drop you some cash, can you get us some wear? He's like, what, you want more? Shock face. And I was like, yeah, definitely. Well, that's what I'm messaging him now. And he said he'll sort some out.
Good lad.
Spot on. What should we get off him? If I can drop him some money, what should we get from him?
Get Sandal one.
Get
him on.
I was messaging him, he said he doesn't want to come on because he can't come on because of work.
Bastard.
So what should we get if we can say if we can get some? Because I didn't mind that I didn't mind the birthday cake or the Mr. Whitby one.
I didn't mind any of them, mate, to be honest.
So if I say get us some more, either the vodkas or the weir, and we'll drop them some cash for them.
Aye.
I'll say, can you get us either vodka and some more weir for 3 people?
Oh, Joe Rogan's longest podcast was 5 hours and 19 seconds.
Jesus, we're going to get that one. What?
Technically, difficultly, please stand up.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
Was he watching?
He must have been.
Hey.
Mick, are you sitting with full desktop setup there, are you?
Well, this is me so far, so Louise's PC, work PC.
All right.
So, 2 monitors.
Shit cap.
And that's the laser cutter.
Oh, Marty's seen a lot of that lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're there. While we're on here, I've got the boards and stuff.
Oh, mate, we've been giving you a shout out earlier in the
On
podcast.
Insta, give him a shout on Insta.
Oh, I was going to give a shout out here as well.
Eh?
Oh, we've already done that, mate. Don't worry about that.
What was that?
Shout out.
Shut up.
Shout out to personalizedmapcompany.com.
Oh, it tastes a bit like Guinness. That like.
Company.com and the Laser Cutting Emporium.
I will give him one.
You're a bit late at the potty.
Mate, we've already done that, mate. Stop being a fucking loser.
Calm down.
I'm going for a piss now.
That's where I went.
I tell him you had to wait for you to get back so I wasn't by myself.
Because he's a loser.
Yeah.
So this is from the Laser Cutter Emporium. Look at that. That absolute thing of beauty. Oh, shit. So that's our new chopping board. And then we've got some photo edits or photo backgrounds, however you want to call them. Got a couple of them. So the guys here, as you've seen on Instagram, as we're putting the photos on for Brewskis, we have the darker background, which is sick. And then we have the lighter background of the two. Don't have to show as much difference, but both sick backgrounds. I don't know if you've seen the photo I put on Instagram, Cass, for the countdown with Brewskis.
I don't have Insta, so I have not seen that. No.
Well, wait there. I don't know if my phone would pick it up now, but I put on a countdown for Insta earlier on, and I put maybe the light or the darker one underneath, and then the other one behind it.
Right.
And obviously, I put the can of beer on there, and it looked proper sick.
Yeah, something I said. I think it was the darker one that looks really good.
Maybe if that one, I don't know if oh, you can't see the background of it. But I put it on there, and I put one underneath it, and one on the back, and it looked really well. Wait there, I'll quickly send you it now. Look at this in the group.
Sure, yeah. Well, this is also from the personalized star company as well. So it's basically that, but engraved as the stars as well.
Yeah, I seen that on the on our map and stuff as well, and I thought it looked really well. To be honest, it looked really good, and I thought like that was pretty decent.
Yeah, because there we go. Let's have a look. But yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah, I think I prefer the darker one.
Yeah, I think the darker one looked decent underneath, and then with the lighter one above it, because obviously it catches the lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it was all right. But yeah, it was good. Obviously I'll give the big dog his, so if you ever like want to take the photos of the food, you can put them underneath and all and around it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what we use for. So because obviously rather than having like just a blank kind of fucking just kitchen worktop,
yeah,
obviously put that on it, and at least it's a bit of branding as well.
Yeah, it is.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But based on when I went over yours last night for you to pick up the beers, I know it's being buzzed through, but maybe have a fucking trim of that, Marty. Jesus Christ, Hobbs' looks right because it's obviously it just works. But your beard's coming down here and it just doesn't look right on you.
It does now. I brushed it earlier on. It looks good now.
I don't know why the length on you doesn't look right.
What about that length?
That looks all right, yeah.
Not that length.
Yeah, I think it's just when it pushes out.
Just because it goes straight as fuck, that's why. It goes so straight.
Yeah.
What you just done, it was good. Because everyone knows a ginger beard is the best beard.
I mean, it's what you got to do, haven't you?
Fuck off, Cass.
Do you know what is right? And I pulled the hair out, right? Right, I'll just pull the hair out here. Down here, right?
I can't believe how long my beard is, like literally, like you were saying now, like, look.
Mine's looking tiny, man.
I know that mine just tucks in.
Right. So that's my beard hair, right?
Can't see. It comes off the screen.
Yeah, but that's it. But it's very curly, right? So watch my hands when they're separate. This is it straight. And this is named from the point of it. But that's nearly me full head.
Cast.
That's it. That's the size of me fucking beard. That's not even from the point.
I went to a footy train on Wednesday night, right? And it was at goals just behind me. At goals at Bunhill behind me downhill. And you had to have a face mask to get in. I didn't realise you had to have a face mask.
Oh, mate, that's really good with a beard.
I was like, I've got any face mask. She went, wait,
you just got that.
She went, that's exactly what she went. She went, you can push your beard up and walk through. So I was like this. Walk through like this. I was like, and walk through like this. And she went, yep, that's fine, not a problem at all. She went, but next time bring your beard. I was like, that's not fucking right.
I've got me beard.
I was like, surely that's not right. I'll walk through like this, like nah. But
because if you cough or breathe, it's gone through your beard.
Yeah, of course.
Got all the germs have gone in your beard.
I would say two things to that. One, I say it looks a bit. I don't know why. Again, it's just a personal thing. It could be completely different with other people. Obviously,
a jealousy thing. That's what it is.
It is a bit of a jealousy thing. Yes. So three things. One, it doesn't look right. Two, jealousy. Three, you look a bit Amish.
You do look Amish.
I get that all the time.
If Mick's putting caps on.
Hey, roll tide.
I don't have an American football cap. I've only got like a normal cap.
National Championship, baby.
Oh, what was the other one? I can't remember the other one now. There's another team in Bama. I can't remember what it is. There's Roll Tide and something else as well.
Auburn. War Eagles.
That's the one.
Auburn's a shit house, isn't it? That's where Cam Newton went.
It's like, when Pat obviously introduced the guest from Alabama, it's like, Roll Tide or Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, mate, all the way. You don't want to be War Eagles. If you're from Alabama, right, and they went, do you want to go to the University of Alabama or University of Auburn, Alabama? Which one do you want to go to?
Depends if you're a QB. If you're anything other than QB, you go to Bama, don't you?
So, here we go then. In the last 10 years, how many Auburn QBs have his first round draft picks?
Well, if you take the pick out the two, there's any? I don't know if any.
One, Cam Newton.
You have to go back probably to the 10th year, though.
Yeah, that's 10 years ago. How many Alabama QBs have been in the last 10 years? First round draft picks.
One, and there will be two.
That's right, mate.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts, realistically, the second round draft pick was Alabama as well.
Yeah, we fucked off. Before he realised he wasn't getting a start. He's like, I'm not getting in over here. That's fuck off.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, but any position, if you're in Bama, you know you're a guy, you're a fucking stud. You're going
Do you know what is right? A lot of people said Alabama running backs are the best running backs. Alabama wide receivers now has took that mental.
The guy. Oh, what's your current receiver?
Devontae Smith.
He's a dude. Him.
Mate, he's not even classed as the number one draft pick for wide receivers. Jamar Chase from LSU.
From the conversation that I've seen with him, he's a guy. He is a.
Do you know what? He wouldn't be if Jalen Waddle didn't get injured. Waddle's better wide receiver than Devontae Smith, but Waddle got his ankle snapped in the 5th week on a punt return, so he was out for the rest of the season. Devontae Smith just turned up.
Well, what I would say though is, don't always trust that your fucking college guys are going to make the NFL and fucking make an actual fucking stud appearance. Because if you've got not a good QB, your receivers haven't got a fucking shot.
Jerry Jeudy is still a good wide receiver.
Oh, he's a guy, but he had a lot of drops.
But Drew Luck
I don't know if that was on him or if it was on fucking
Drew Luck. Drew Luck is not a good quarterback.
Well, he had 3 QBs last year, so that doesn't help him.
But Drew Luck, do you know Drew Luck? Do you know Colin Cowherd?
He didn't have
Was
Colin
always
Sutton
good on Drew Luck, wasn't he?
He didn't have Colin Sutton either.
Yeah, but Drew Luck, Colin Cowherd always said, "Look, give Drew Luck time, it'll be all right." And
He
Colin
does
Cowherd
not.
turned round and said,
No,
"I think
he
I've
does
got
not
a
like him.
mistake on this one."
He doesn't like him. No, he does not like him. He thinks he's too classy and too, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I like him. But if you got to think, though, at the moment, he's completed about 18 games. So he's only had really effectively a rookie season.
Aye, but he's still not been good.
But, no, he's shown flashes.
Mate, if you've only had a rookie season and 2 seasons, then injuries is a problem then.
No, because when he come in like 5 games at the end of one season, COVID fucked us up for a couple of games. Injury fucked us up on that season. So it's kind of a little bit. So it might be injury, you might be right, but we have to give him a shot. Unless you can get Deshaun, but with these allegations coming out, I don't know if you can get Deshaun. Because Deshaun's a guy. He's a dude. He is a stud. He will fucking get you 10, 11 wins easily, especially with our offense and our defense.
Sutton's, yeah, you've got a couple of things to do on defense. You need defensive lineman, linebacker, maybe a safety. But if it comes to the Denver Broncos draft, you need to draft defense.
Linebacker, yeah, that's where we're going. Linebacker.
You need to draft defense.
We've got 2 corners, so we've got I think he's back to Simmons as got re-signed Simmons, so we just need probably a linebacker. We got to two.
Probably his top 10 QB. Simmons top 10 cornerback in the league.
So if we get it, it'll probably be linebacker because we got obviously the linebacker for CB for
Do you
the
know
Niners.
what? Do you know what it is, right? If you've got a choice, you pick number 9.
Yes, 9.
Pick number 8. 8 or 9, you're off.
9.
One of the
9.
others. If Patrick Surtain II is there to pick him.
QB, the CB, sorry.
Cornerback. Patrick Surtain II is the best cornerback in this draft.
Yeah.
You need to take him at that position.
I would take him because the Washington guy we got, I can't remember his name now, top head, good player, but could be injury prone.
Do you know what it is? If you get him, you could push Kyle Fuller to safety.
I don't know if he'd thrive there though, but he's a guy.
No, I'm telling you now, you can push Kyle Fuller to safety, because cornerbacks, when they get too slow, go to safety. Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, the Woodson boys.
Yeah.
There's only certain elite cornerbacks who can stay cornerbacks all their career. Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, Richard Sherman is an elite quarterback, and he's cornerback is one of probably the best cornerbacks in the last 10 years. But Revis is better than him.
Oh, Revis is fucking league on his own, though, isn't he?
But Richard Sherman was a great cornerback. I reckon we could get Richard Sherman for $6 million this year ahead of Kevin King.
Oh, if you do that, though, you just kill yourself. If you just absolutely fucking just think yourself.
Well, mate, I'm a Green Bay fan. This is what I do to myself. We never go in free agency. Do you know every free... Right. In American sports, I'm a New York Knicks.
New York Knicks.
Green Bay Packers and the New York Rangers. That's my 3 teams. I didn't care about baseball. I watched the Atlanta Braves, but I didn't really give a shit about them. And out of the 3 teams, the only team that's made a splash in free agency was the New York Rangers. And I only support them because I went to Madison Square Garden to watch them. And they made that splash before I went to see them. Right. 2 seconds.
Okay, just a second.
Oh, Siri, you daft cow. Can you hear Siri?
I heard of that.
You want a big one? So he's got his Knicks hat on. Go Knicks.
Like, oh, what you got to do there? Like,
that's it.
I'm in Rangers mode now, right?
Number one fan.
Number one fan, aye. I've been to a game. Yeah, Mick, have you been to a Broncos game?
no, I was fuck off. You know.
Marty, have you been to a 49ers game?
Well, I've only been supporting the Lions for like 2 years.
Have I been to a New York Rangers game?
You know, dickhead, I was supposed to go this year.
Have I been to a New York Rangers game in New York?
And you know Uncle COVID came around and fucking knocked us out.
Mick, didn't it be saying stuff like that? Have I been to New York to see a New York Rangers game?
Yes, you have.
That makes me a bigger fan than years will ever be, right?
That makes me their number one fan. Look, Cass, are you on the New York Knicks mailing list?
No. New York Jets mailing
New York Jets mailing list. Knicks is basketball. No?
Jets is an American football team. That's my number 2 team, supposedly now.
What?
You don't have a choice.
When I bought the New York Jets tickets for me and Alex a few years ago to go to the game against the Dolphins, I get an email every week from the Jets thinking that I'm a fan of them.
Hey, well, at least you got Bob Stiller now.
Yeah, that's it, innit? You know?
Guy, he'll sort the fucking team out.
But I'm a Packers, Knicks. I've been Knicks fan since the 90s and a Packers fan since the 90s. Rangers since a couple of years back. But I've been there, so I can say I'm a fan. And it's only the Rangers that's ever... But the Rangers are the only team that's splashed in free agency out of freeing them.
Yeah, because the fucking Packers have good there's a fucking stooge over there. So.
Yeah, no, but New York Knicks last year, the year before, there was Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, right? All fucking superstars. And the Knicks had like 110 million cap space. Guess who they signed?
Cameo in this, by the way. Oh, she's fucked up now. Up.
Anyway, the New York Knicks signed Julius Randle, 20 million. He's not a superstar.
We don't see Louise on this podcast tonight. Something seriously wrong here.
I've seen it twice already.
She's got the wine. She's got the Jaeger. She's got the wine. I've heard something.
Marty's head's fucking massive.
She's gone. She's reeled it.
Oh, it's gin.
Marty's a gin guy, not me.
I like the man gin me.
Some sort of posh gin. Oh, hops. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll bring round for you to have a try of. I don't know if you've had it before. That Rod Sponson's fucking special lager brewing.
Bring that round for Marty's birthday that he's
I
invited
don't know if you've had it before. Have you had a try of it or not?
No.
Oh, right, okay, I'll bring it round then.
Do you know what, Mick? Mick, it just reminds us that for the birthday and Marty's not coming to you, right?
Right.
I've got Maker's Mark as well. I'm not going to bring down for it.
Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you?
Marty's just messages. The kids to bed, are you?
I will be in 5 minutes.
You see,
Cass, if you
Yeah,
get
just tell us what it is.
see-through?
lager brewing.
Oh, the whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, you bring that and I'll get the Maker's Mark out.
How much is left of the bottle? Let's see.
Yeah, about half in it, just under half. You can see
Just
it.
under half,
But
yeah.
You bring that round and I'll get the full litre bottle of Maker's Mark that I've got here.
I'll buy some Heroes vodka.
Mate, why are you bringing vodka? You're not even invited. I don't know what you're talking about.
Eh?
You're not invited.
Right.
Oh,
Unless you pay the $5.
I'll give you $5.
The other $5.
Oh, no. No.
Mate, I'm bringing an old fucking check, see you, mate.
Fucking hell.
when me and Louise, same house, when me and Louise went to the borders of Scotland, you know, near where your ex was.
All right, mate. Listen to that.
I don't want to try and incriminate you here, but
Well, you're right, really, aren't you? Because you fucking telling us where you went. Born in Scotland, where the ex was. It's like she'd be like, I fucking recognise that ginger cunt.
That's the ginger.
Right there. Yeah, we went into it was like a hotel / bar area because there was not literally, it's not even a town. It's basically a few houses, a hotel, then nothing.
That is the borders of Scotland, mate.
It is basically, yeah. Went in there, got they had this on behind the bar. I was like, all right, I'll have a lager rolling. Just a single, just with one ice cube, just fucking pop it in there. That's how I'll have it. £7, please.
Make you the fucking shit yourself.
Like,
You
got a
didn't
bottle
pay
at home.
£7 for a fucking shot.
Got a bottle of it at home, motherfucker.
Right, we've got gang because Marty's got to put the kids to bed.
Little bitch.
That's it. But we've been gone 4 hours nearly.
4 hours. It's been a long podcast.
Actually, it's not even 3 hours yet.
Well, 2.5 hours is not actually just normal standard podcast.
No, we started at about 7:20. It's nearly 3
This
hours.
is everything combined, isn't it? This is
Hey, one of the kids had run down the stairs one it's time. Trout mouth.
Oz.
Is it Oz or is it little Brolly? Well, Mick, it's been a pleasure.
It has.
I mean, no doubt we'll speak to you in the next 15 minutes, but yeah.
No, I'm not on FIFA tonight. Fuck that shit. I've had too good of a night.
Aye, true, that's true.
And I've had to get a couple of assists, like I can swing the ball in for you. Whip it in.
Couple of assists, Suti. You thought I missed them?
No, me for good whip it in for you, dickhead. But you know it.
Me that goes. Well, Mick, that's it. No, he's just out the equation, isn't he?
Aye, well,
I
Like, we'll jump.
do
You know what? You know what, lads? We'll jump on for a couple of games, right?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure, Mick. It's always good. It's been good chat.
It has. You know what? It has. It really has.
Like, although
Hey, Mick,
like I said,
do you
like,
know what though, right, mate? Our American football team's retraining on Sunday if you fancy it.
I've got to lose about 20 lbs to fucking.
They'll help you with it.
Ready?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what state you're in, if you come along, you'll be an offensive lineman or defensive lineman, but they will help you if you train with that. With the Martin, not just like laugh at you because you're unfit or anything like that. They will help you, right?
Like, there's some lads on our team that's in worse shape than you. Like,
But with the linesman side, but won't height be a big differential? Fucking.
Not as long as you've got power. Do you know what it is with the offensive line? All you got to do is push.
On that low basis to start with.
Yeah.
So it makes
If you've got a low base, you'll be ideal.
100%. Especially you and your centre of gravity and your lowness, you'd be all right, Cass.
Do you know what, Cass?
Growing bastard, yeah. Look at you.
No, Cass, do you know what it is, right? Our team will give you free training sessions to make your mind up.
3 free training sessions.
Come along, mate. Bit of fitness.
Obviously not this Sunday because I'm not there, but next Sunday, come along.
Mick, come this Sunday. I'm here this Sunday, Mick. I'm not there next Sunday. I'm at work.
Oh, I'm not there next Sunday because I kind of get through.
I think next one we're at. Is that Mania
Aye,
weekend?
next weekend we're in there. Next weekend, aye.
Wait, next weekend's Mania weekend.
I isn't work with us, you daft cunts.
Eh?
You ain't work with us next weekend anyway.
Aye, that is it as well.
Mick, if you want to pop along on Sunday, it's at the F Pits in Washington.
Next Sunday might be at Chelsea Street though.
Aye, but this Sunday, none of us are going to get next Sunday, are we? While at work.
Well, 2 Sundays time. Well, Cass not coming this Sunday.
Mick, if you come on Sunday, literally, you'll greet me and if you don't like it, you don't have to come back again. However, you will love it.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Right, I'll tell you what. Mine is tomorrow.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow,
You
mate.
remind me because I'll forget.
I'll give him a ring if you want to come along. Just pop along, mate. If you just want to watch, just watch.
Right.
No pressure on it. Like you're starting that, just come along. Quinny, you've seen Quinny's on our podcast. He's fucking hell of a
Well, I've been
bloke.
with you guys anyway, so you know, you're good decent guys
I
anyway.
suppose you already know that.
Oh, you met them all at the NFL
Yeah,
Super Bowl,
yeah,
haven't
He
you?
I
already
know
knows
it.
the squad. He's already in there. But yeah, like Sue said, obviously, thanks for coming on again, Cass. Like, massively appreciate you coming on.
Aye, man.
Louise coming on as well.
I know, yeah, appreciate the fucking little cut
Louise
by
dancing
Louise.
past.
Yeah.
That's it there.
For the
I've
Prosecco,
got my
fucking top
ball
up.
in my She's gone.
The fucking unicorn fucking hoodie on.
Shout out to Beard Bros. Shout out to fucking
Shout
Siren,
out.
Soundwave.
Squad to the squad. To the club. To the club.
To the Rangers.
Siren,
Siren Club.
GB2. God bless. Go Broncos.
Fuck the Broncos.
Pack, go, pack, go.
Go back. Go. Yeah, whatever.
Right, lads. Been a pleasure. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Cass has just bailed. Bye,
Yeah,
Cass.
Danny.
Oh,
See you in 5 minutes, mate. Well, thank you for watching another episode of Brewskis and Broskis. It's been a pretty good one. Talked a lot of shit. If you don't like NFL or anything like that, probably not for you, but who gives a shit? We like it, so
This is our
talk
podcast.
about it.
Fuck you. But please drop a subscribe, a like, and a comment. Let us know what you thought. Again, we really appreciate it. Absolute great episode. Hopefully get some more episodes coming on soon where you guys may enjoy them.
It'll be next week.
Next week, obviously.
I'm off this Friday.
Oh, come and say bye. Come and say bye.
He's itching, isn't he?
He's
Little brolly.
Might as well say bye.
Look at him, man.
Marvel.
Look at him, little peanut head.
Look, he's got big brothers though, so he knows how to represent.
Ollie, ruthless, toothless there, aren't you?
Hey. Just a gaff now. Like last time, this front tooth here was hanging out, and he had some chicken and it fell out. And then now this one's hanging out. Right.
Ollie, you could kick a ball through that tooth, mate.
No, he's gone. It's time for him to get to bed. So yeah. So and anyways, everybody, thanks very much for tuning in. Whether you watch it live on Insta or coming on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, fuck Android, that cunt.
Fuck Android.
Yep, when you watch this now, thank you very much. Again, guys, absolutely amazing episode. Thanks very much for tuning in. Big dog,
So
anything?
thank you for Chiz from the Grub and Barrel.
Cheers, Grub and Barrel.
Thank you for Foster from 9 Doors.
Yep. Obviously, we'll put all the links for that.
Chris Stevenson, thank you. You won the competition tonight. And thank you for Michael Casson for populating the last 2 hours of having good laugh. And
Give us the
fucking
love yell
talking
before
shit.
we go. Because he's worth it. Everybody, lovely episode. Thanks very much, guys.
Also, thanks Sando for the free shots.
Yes. Sando for the shots. Revolutions, take care.
We'll not say too much. Might just give it all away.
Everyone is out. Take care, guys. See you in a bit.
See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Callie knows that's gone for toilet and bed. Did you? Cool.
Okay. What did this one taste like?